Yes, sir.
Let me get us out of here.
What it do, Juju?
What's up, yo? I was in the thing. I'm trying to get this music on here, man. Real quick. DQ. Oh, I don't got it? Damn, it ain't on there. Damn, yo, how the fuck is it too big, yo? Fuck. Damn, yo. Man. Uh. Can't hear me, yo?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Shit, this is stupid. Uh. I give me this song. Perfectly rough. This is terrible, yo. Hell is that? Yo, you getting your system together, yo?
Yeah, I gotta get my mic. I'm gonna get it next week.
Okay.
You see, I got a different background already.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You in a different area, right?
Yeah.
I don't know which one this will be, yo. Let me see. Is it this one? Let me see.
Yeah. Check. Look, I said shout out to the edible. They got me feeling that it's quite questionable. The question who the flyest in the session, no professional.
Yeah, he had another song with Sirs, but it's saying I can't load the motherfucker on here, yo. Damn it.
Who's that?
Huh? I just play. This the one with ain't no words. Let me see. Let me see. I get all that all. Oh, then an MP3. Oh man. Juju, we cannot hear you. Do.
daily crazy with this one, bro. Check. Look. First things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money.
All right, here we go.
But nothing better motherfucking move. Shoot another invoice. Working by the 9, need to get royalty. Yeah, I let it shine, it's the kid choice. Yeah, my humble pie was a bit moist.
All right, man, let's get this thing in here, man. All right, here we go. Let's get it in. We want to do it right. Pseudo Killers official, man. Let's get this thing cracking right, man. Man, y'all know what it is.
Daily crazy for this one, boy. Check. Look. First things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move. Shoot another invoice. Working by the 9, need to get royalty. Yeah, I let it shine, it's the kid choice. Yeah, my humble pie was a bit moist. Unc told me to do it big, bruh. The niggas ain't did it how you did, bruh. The boys ain't living how you live, bruh. I know you hear me knocking, let me in, bruh. I'm a beacon of light every time that I speak in the mic. Electrolyte, Peter light that's giving you light. See what's done in the dark, go come to the light. Hell raising you taking a heavenly flight. See the Glock is clipped up, the blunts is all woods, the insurance paid up, my bitch is fed good. The dice in my hand, I smile as I should, cause I'm about to roll a fucking first things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move. Huh. With the dice at the crap table, back able to give advice, I'm back stable, back able to take a knife at a bad angle. Fuck niggas, do-rag, get them all strangled in the ring like I'm Kurt Angle. Hurt ankle, lead a boot with the chords tangled, Mike mangled. They just near mad than a bitch, they all angry. But the bread coming in rolls is all gravy. Tenders on the strip, brick and fries is on daily. Plus the strip is really online, it's on daily. Soon as I get the first line, it's on daily. Po baby, Jasmine Rice, yellow bone lady, gon' page me. Yo lady, po baby, late 80s, green circles, close friends, gon' page me. Wanna blaze with me under the shade tree? Cause a nigga know for rolling fucking first things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I corner it. Fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money. Been nothing but a motherfucking move. Shout out to the edible. They got me feeling that it's quite questionable. The question who the flyest in the session or professional. Professionally stepping up the pedestal. Lost the small shit, it's intestinal. Testing is the testament to my testicular fortitude. And I'm obsessed and possessed by the oracle. More or less so let's go. 4 times 4 bars down the boardwalk. And I won't pass go. Alright, keep your mind spinning like tops. As I spin on the spinning rock. Spinning through the universe, we getting guap. They kinda hoping that I win and stop. But we keep it going, we just spin the block. Yep, a country boy like good gravy. Boys is good and lazy, coming up slim like young shady. But if you're thinking I'm crazy, since a $1.2 baby, my motto been fuck you, pay me. Dig deep, don't scratch the surface. The most important day is the day you figure your purpose. You into it, the universe, so you working. Cause shit hit different when it's perfectly perfect. Blunt hit different when it's perfectly perfect. Keep the grass, cause stay away from them serpents. You into it, the universe, so you working. Cause shit hit different when it's perfectly perfect. If I consume a mushroom and take flight, every time, man, a blind man can never lose insight. Equally yoked like a ride you can't fight. Whenever my pen write, create a different energy to bend light, like black holes, random. Feel like every soul return to the nearest one on earth, but that's a different topic. But right now I'm feeling philanthropic. About to cash out of some jewels, I feel the will to drop them. Alright, I don't watch presentations, I read publications. See, confrontations, a bad representation of what we chasing. So chill, just be patient and get in line. We all about to make it, but give me mine. Taco Tuesday, margaritas, a hit of lime. Little cutie with goddess features, she really mine. Couple shroomies, we hit the roomie, it's overtime. Yeah, it's overtime. Yeah, you. Dig deep, don't scratch the surface. The most important day is the day you figure your purpose. You into it, the universe, so you working. Cause shit hit different when it's perfectly perfect. Blunt hit different when it's perfectly perfect. Keep the grass, cause stay away from them serpents. You into it, the universe, so you working. Cause shit hit different when it's perfectly perfect.
Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. That's DQ in the building, man. Making sure we music up, man. Look, a well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woohoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the pseudo killers on deck. Look, y'all, and we come to do, we got to do, and we're gonna do, we got to do. We standing tall, we standing strong. Look, man, pseudo killers on deck. What's good, Cedric? What it do? What it do? The scientist. What it do? What it do? What it do?
Pseudo killer official on deck, loving what's going on. Scientific literacy is #1 in these streets. We went from being obscure to the #1 topic that's going around. Source up or shut up.
Hey, source up or shut up, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, Clark Kent is in the building, man. Look, what it do? What it do? What it do?
Ain't nothing, man. What's happening with you? Man, right here one more again, man. Trying to kick it with the fam. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all tune into that Dr. Moya interview we about to do next week. You know what I mean? Right here chilling, man. What's going on with y'all?
Yeah, you should have said your screen. You should have now I got run and get it. Threw us all the way out there. Now I got run and get it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire ass songs in the beginning of the show. God.
Powerful build earlier this evening on the House of Consciousness, Brother Hank. You hit the nail right on the head. And I keep saying it, when ideology stands in front of everything you do, you're gonna get clouded. You're gonna start to misuse the information and ultimately end up in the pseudo place, referring to Charles Darwin as a racist. Come on, please.
Come on, man. If he is, I'll take that type of racist any day, yo. You mean he overturned racism? Or maybe he was just lucky.
And what's the motive for them calling them a racist? I mean,
some
you know,
out of place terminology by some wild religious people. Well, hold on, yo. We got Juju.
my bad.
Juju. What it do? What it do? What it do? Juju voodoo. What it do?
Black African power.
Ah man. What's good?
Chilling. Me and you both played hooky, man.
It was my fault. You ain't had to open your mouth. I was take the blow for that. I don't know why you threw yourself in that. But since you was the most important part of the meeting, it was definitely your fault. To take charge, women. Yeah, they took charge. All right.
Yeah, they do it, man.
They can't. Is they scamming? Is they getting cold
Man.
feet?
Juju
Scamming.
out here scamming, man.
Out here scamming. I'm coming. I am coming. I'm not coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm not coming. I was asleep. I was woke up asleep. I was woke up asleep.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh man.
But let's get back to Darling.
I was back to that music we was playing. We're gonna get on that music was kind of fire.
Yeah.
You in the building, man.
That was DQ.
DQ
Hey, yo, we
Hampton.
got another song with he got fire.
This one,
Play one more.
that's
No, the
DQ.
one they sent me something else. It was
Yes,
fire.
Ken.
Get a deep on this code, Ken.
Yeah, you got some
Man, he
stuff.
said the song "A Foul Too big." You know what I'm saying? On one of them songs, man. You gotta say that shit was fire when I was.
Although I appreciate that tune, it was fire. I'm sort of a traditionalist when it comes to certain things. At this point, I need to hear the God Killer. God Killer.
Get you hyped and get everybody moving in the building. Let's go
Like
get him.
the
Let's get him. Yeah,
hip hop.
That's hard. That's hard. So yeah, man, we done had a lot of serious conversations lately, man. And people say, you know, like, I can't like, yo, why you keep doing it? We had it already. Yeah, man, but it goes around and you gotta address it properly, or that same wild information to stay in the atmosphere like it ain't supposed to be. And so, you know, the question is, and we want to drop the link early today, man, so y'all get y'all questions in. This is one of them shows where, you know, what y'all got? Y'all got some clips, man. You know, we got the server got us clipped.
Well, before we did Jolanda, I was just going to say before we did Jolanda introduction or whatever, I was just going to say, even let's just say Darwin was racist. Let's just say he was. Let's give him that. It doesn't knock the science that he was bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? You got to separate the man from whatever he had going on. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was retarded.
You can give him the racist part and just.
Yeah,
but
he
what
was
about science, though?
you know, he'd have been a retarded racist. Look, man, we got Dr. Moya McTeer, the autobiography of our galaxy, the Milky Way, man. Look, she gonna be on deck. Tickets $25, man. If you ain't got them, go ahead and get them. Be live in the building, man. Don't be thinking that any of you gonna dive right out for free. It ain't going down like that. This is a high level conversation for real. Yeah, folklorists to the stars. All right, and Afrophysicists to the folks. It's going down, man. June 15th. That's in a couple days. What y'all gonna do? Support the sister, man. All right, we brought her in for this little event, man, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be good. You know, I already put on a hot seat. Like I could actually put an expert on a hot seat. I really can't, but I was acting like I could. Try. She was like, "What? Nah, bop. This is what this is." Just appreciate the way she did that, man. I was like, man. And a point she made, she was like, "Well, why do if they always fighting against y'all? Why do they keep listening to you?" She said that. I was like, well, because I guess everybody realized at the end of the day, man, we're all vulnerable to misconceptions. And, you know, hey, DQ, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
Man, what's good? What's good? Man, appreciate the love, baby. Appreciate the love, kid. Thank you, everybody. Sister Juju said.
Absolutely. Gotta
You
look out for fam.
Yo,
You look out for me.
You got another song though, DQ. But if the thing is too big, yo, is it Silver Water, I believe?
You've been holding on to that for a little minute,
Still
DQ.
Water? Was it still? Did I play Still Water?
Oh yes, it may be Stillwater. Yeah, I can resend it to you.
No, it ain't that one. It's the player.
Oh yeah, you like that one? Yeah.
It's too big though. The file was too big. I need an MP3 to load it.
Okay, that's a bet. I'll send it to you when I make it to the crib.
Yeah, that shit hard. All that's hard. That one I played was hard. All that's hard. I was like, oh shit. Hard, yo. Yeah, man. I'm a hip hop fan, bro. Like all the way. Yeah, all of them. I like the youngsters. I like the middle age ones. Like the old ones and the new ones, yo. Yeah, y'all. That's hot, though. I appreciate that, though, DQ. That, and then the way you man, yeah. Hey, can't you hear how well put together the music is? So we listen for the sound, right?
Yeah.
And the way your voice. We ain't even talking about your rhymes yet. We just saying, you know what I mean? We ain't get there yet. We can't serious with the music. Yeah, I mean, like,
100.
I be listening for different, y'all. I be listening. And then I'm gonna say, okay, now the music is mixed and mastered, right? I can hear everything. It's going, it's right there. Now, what about the hip hop? DQ, I'm gonna give you about a 9.5. I can't give you a 10. You might stop making music, so I'm gonna give you a 9.5.
Man, appreciate that. I'm gonna keep it pumping. I got some more stuff coming.
Yeah, we're gonna need a pseudo killer official joint though. We're gonna need something that's
hey, I was just about to say, I got one cooking for you. I got you.
Okay. Because that,
specifically for the pseudo killers.
You know what? Your music is like a mix between like, what's McCommon name, yo? That's in Atlanta, yo.
Well, Outkast?
Yeah, you got a little bit of that. You got just a touch though. Let me get this straight. And then you got like some. Where you from, DQ?
I'm from Waco, Texas.
You got a little that there. You got that. Yo, you got some original shit in it. Like, yo, you got to blend, yo. Hey, dog.
Yeah, I rock with that. I like that. The style on there.
Yeah, you got them, yo. You got something real creative going there.
Bars.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna say it's trash. If it's trash, I'm gonna say it. You just be mad at me for a couple of days. Make another song or something.
Ready. My case. That's a bit, man. But I'm here. I'm gonna tap in. I'm about to fall back. I'm about to drive a little bit, but I'm gonna go on mute. I'm paying attention, baby.
All right, man. Be easy, man. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, we got everybody that's coming up in the building right here, man. Let y'all ask y'all first questions, man. Who was in that first? Gullah, what's going on, man? What it do, Gullah?
What's good with it, man? I just came through, show some love. What's up with it, y'all? Peace.
Peace,
Gullah. What's good with it?
The hidden pseudo killer. He jump out the bushes on you. You got
19 keys in this joint.
Shooting everybody up. What'd you say?
19 keys in this joint.
Oh man, you playing, yo. 5 keys, bro. Call the name right. Stop it, yo. You making up stuff. Giving them extra. You giving them extra. Stop it. 5 keys. Come on, man. You know we play the game at the highest level, man. When it comes to this, man, you cannot scam us. We're anti-scammable. Just for the record, everybody, we anti-scammable. All right. So, man, let's just, we got the audience dove in the building early. I don't know if you want to add something real quick, Cedric. I always be jumping over you sometimes. So I want you, you're a star, right? In your own right, bro. So I just want everybody to know that.
Let's get it in. Let's have a bill. Let's have some couple of questions. Let's go with it.
Try it now. I got the backup now. Try it. They tried to have me surrounded, right?
Right.
Led by the Magi archers came in there shooting. I was like, this though.
Had to go extract you.
But yeah, hold on. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Go watch that show last night. Right? They was early in the game. You know how you start out in the fight, yo, that first round, jab. They came in swinging. Wow. Reggie called the Magi on me. The Magi dove up. He was shooting the man. I was like, no, sir, boy, I got on my glasses, yo. I can see you, yo. You can't get me, right? James came in with some flammery, right? Then Wish McCormick came in trying to really get me. You know what I mean? Because he just did a presentation on Charles Darwin.
Due diligence.
Due diligence, man.
Came in with that. I was like, okay, I do. But I'm saying I'm not mad at due diligence because if he keep trying to put them together, he gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna get it. James got it. I said I just start knocking him down. My turn to swing back. It was a funny show though. It was right there though, yo.
Nah, James was tired of getting hit in the head.
James got knocked out. We're gonna knock him out the next.
Just like I said,
we're gonna finish James off.
But it's still
At
like
the point,
they try to discredit Darwin to try to throw away evolution, but you still can't fuck with his science. Whether
Right.
even if he was, like, you still ain't got nothing to top what he brought to the table.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
you see, just like science,
evolution, but you can't do it, baby.
see, just like science, put away scientific racism, has done away with pseudoscience. The same way, being strictly scientific, it's gonna undermine ideologies. So, Kemet, not black. The people that are in North Africa, the phenotypes that we see are indigenous. These things undermine the Blackology foundation on which these guys stand. So now, based on admixture, the European is disqualified from being even a human being because of admixture with a Neanderthal, aka James. Reggie has gone to the point that he wants to discredit an established scientific theory, the skin map, and so on and so on. Due diligence, I'm confused. On the one hand, he comprehends the foundation of science, and the other hand, his ideology stops him from accepting the premises on which science stands. So they've refused to understand the genetic markers that Ngozi and Gullah talk about, the difference that these things express in phenotypes, all the while saying Africa has the largest genetic diversity. Again, their ideology is clouding their ability to be objective with the information. Pseudo army. I said it.
Yo, Cedric, but when you study science, Cedric, that's what they teach you, They teach you to put away your ideology, your personal belief, all of that you got to put aside. And when it comes to Charles Darwin, I believe it's the same thing with Charles Darwin, that even though he was during that racist time, or during that time when people think of African people as being less than human, I don't think Charles Darwin was in the mindset of thinking that way, from the simple fact that he was pursuing science. So when you're doing your scientific research, you have to put away social ideology, your personal belief, your religious belief, all that has to put aside until you finish your scientific research. And then if you want, you could interject those as your personal bias. But as part of your research, you can't have that as part of your research.
1 second, bro. I'm gonna let you finish. Yo, we just had a pseudo killer pop up on the panel, yo, and we gotta give him all due respect, man. Space age African, Anthony Bowman. Yeah, I'm saying, quote unquote, how you said, quote unquote, amateur, quote unquote, amateur astronomer, quote unquote, amateur. I ain't gonna say it.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah, doctor, yo.
Amateur doctor. Hey, what's up, Anthony? What's
Peace,
going on?
Anthony.
Shout out, Anthony. Shout out, King.
Salute.
Peace, everybody. Peace. What's happening? I hope everybody doing good.
Anthony, he's not gonna let us live it down. Don't worry, fam. I'm with you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Let me say,
I appreciate that.
I didn't say it.
I'm built for that, Ms. I'm built for that, so it's all good.
Hey, I love the fact that you could actually
Yeah, because y'all got to take charge on this one, Anthony.
Please say that. Anthony ain't really get a chance to sink his teeth into the last expert. He gonna get a real good chance this time. He gonna really get a good chance. So yeah, man, we got 57,000 in the building, man. All right. So where was we? Was we gonna?
I was just gonna expound on the neutralness and the objectiveness in which you need to engage with these documents. When we read words like savage or barbarian, the Romans considered anyone that was not a Roman a barbarian, irrelevant of the level of sophistication of your society. They were not interested. When we read words like savage, you need to understand the perspective, right? I'm coming with a 3-piece suit, I have cup and I drink tea like this, versus someone that comes to me butt naked with a spear. Now, the intricacies and the nuances of their civilization is what it is. But from my perspective, these people are classified or identified as savage. It does not hold the same value in the colloquial sense as in the scientific sense, especially when Darwin was trying to describe the people he was encountering to the people back in Europe. What terminology would he have otherwise used? This does not make him a racist. But when we look at these things with our emotional ideology, we are going to pick and go at low-hanging fruit, which is disingenuous to the scientific endeavor that we're attempting to elevate the discussion in the community.
Yes.
I think
I was gonna say Darwin was using the term savage in the same synonymous view as saying primitive. You know what I'm saying? Primitive just means original.
Facts.
Or you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, prime example of original type of lifestyle or whatever. That's what he was going for, primitive more so.
Yeah, I think last time we had this discussion, we was even saying that shit. If we saw these people, we would call them savages.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We get on a boat today and we go to South America. We will call these people savage or primitive.
I call them primitive, yo.
You see them same thing. Drink the water out their hands, yo. You like, oh, he's savage, yo.
He's stupid.
They ain't got no toilet paper.
Savage.
Wow. They need some toilet paper over there. Come on, man.
What color they
anyway, is? I think we just, you know what's funny? I think the real interesting thing about us, you know, in 2023, Black Americans, African Americans, that man, we actually think that Homo sapiens sapien popped up out of nowhere, yo, driving. I'm saying, look, what's going on? Yo, I'm gonna call you. That's how they think of it, yo. They really fully clothed, yo, with the Jordans on. Walking through the green Sahara chilling.
Migration.
On, yeah, yo, like I think we think that
like migration happens over a week.
Yeah, yo, I think we think that, yo. I'm starting to realize that, yo. And you know why I think we think that, yo? Because y'all don't even give Charles Darwin a break. At a certain point, yo, watch this, y'all. Y'all got to give a man a break that was at the frontier. I'm telling you, this man was raised up in a household, yo. They was talking about religion, yo. The planet Earth. All thought that their particular creation stories was where humans came from. I'm just going to let y'all know that for sure. They thought that. Like, you want no, like right now, y'all got options, yo. It wasn't no options. If you came from the Egyptian cosmology story, the Bantu cosmology story, the Khoisan, the Australian Aborigine, the Indo-European story, you know what I'm saying? The Viking story, Valhalla, you're going to Valhalla. It wasn't. And then the scientific shit was pseudoscience. Oh, man, our head that was everywhere. Yo, they had 27 races, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so y'all get that man a break, yo. Like he at the frontier. He, like I tried to tell him earlier today, and a lot of people didn't agree with me. I say, man, look, dog, you talking all this, yo, but you wouldn't even know you was from Africa, yo, if not from Charles Darwin. Huh? What? Got all upset? Yeah, I'm saying, yo, no black people circumnavigating the globe. You know what I'm saying? And this time period, they in slavery, bro. They ain't had time to think about nothing else. Trust me, yo. And if they was thinking about it, wasn't nobody gonna print their work. You was not getting at it. I'm telling you. So yeah, you would have to go with Europeans was saying, plus, for the most part, I'm gonna say for the most part, you're gonna always find some extraordinary black person is gonna end up digging up some graves. But they wasn't digging up nobody's graves. Native Americans wasn't digging up nobody's graves. They had a profound, or let me say this, they had a different respect for those that was buried. Europeans didn't. They might have had a profound respect for digging up their graves. But as they explored, yo, they was exploring, yo, and that meant digging up graves. Simple as that. So, yeah, a lot. So y'all talking crazy. Don't say you from Africa then. The Egyptians didn't, man, try to convince me on the show that the Africans, you trying to tell me the Egyptians didn't know they was in Africa? I'm trying to tell you they didn't know they was in Africa. They didn't know where the hell they was.
It was where they was.
It was where they was. Biblical. That's why the Bible thing be wild. Y'all know it.
Yeah, it wasn't even no concept of continent then. People didn't even know they was on a damn continent.
No, they just knew where they was. That's it. And furthermore, I want to stop on the migration for a second. We talk about migration and we do as if this group of people got on a plane, 500 of them, and moved to another place. And when they got there, it was exactly the same way as when they left. No, migration took hundreds of years. The people that left never made it to the other spot. So over time, being exposed to the environment and the different UVB rays, it was again natural selection that determined which offspring continued on that migration path. So it's not as if we got on a plane or the bus and moved from one place to the next place as a group of homogeneous people intact. We need to get these concepts correct in our head. That's why you would question the skin map.
Oh, man. Skin map. Marcus Sharp is in the building, and he's definitely sharp. D. Irvin is in the building. Mr. Metro is in the building. X-Rock.
Metro.
Man. They're in the building, man. They all care to support the pseudo killers. Pure Black is in the building, man. Thurman, I see you, man. Alicia Brown is in the building. They all here, man. Anthony Preem. Man. Says, let's get back to the conversation, man.
Hey, what they trying to replace the skin mat with, man?
Complete foolery. Nonsense.
Migration routes.
The old map to Constantinople.
The hell out.
Migration routes and cultural diffusion.
The old pirate maps. You know the pirate maps you drawing, yo?
The old Magellan map.
The race map. Yo, put the race map up there. I felt bad. I'm like, man, you put the race map up there. I'm gonna show you what this man put up there trying to fight, yo. That's how you know you got him, yo. When you run them off the building, yo, they just wild, yo. Look, man.
Why don't he just look at a Ninja Jablonski lecture? I can get it over with. He won't even look at the lecture with this lady talking about.
Because that water, what did he say? The water cold over there or something like that? It's cold.
Oh man, won't do it.
Those lights too bright. Those lights way too bright. Shining my ideology into obscurity. We ain't having that.
It's starting to sound
what's the issue with the skin map? They think everyone in Africa supposed to be dark-skinned black people.
Because a white lady presented it, and so now they trying to, act like it's the white man science. Now all of a sudden, and I thought that was a tactic that people that actually do their research don't use.
And they want to interject that
issue with evolution, because Charles Darwin white, they have a problem with him. That's the base of the racism. Basically. If Charles Darwin was black, no one would have a problem with evolution.
Basically.
Anything that he said about the races that he encountered.
Y'all talked over.
It's okay.
When I started this discussion, I was pseudo same way. I assumed, based on ignorance, that everyone on the continent needed to necessarily have a darker hue. We go through the exercise, the information is presented, the science is put on the table, and I change my reference point and the arguments that I had. Now I understand that Zinedine Zidane, that Algerian that plays for France, is a homegrown African. I understand that and accept that. Have no problem with it because I'm scientifically literate and you change your mind based on the information. And I'm not clouded by ideology.
Hey, not only that, Cedric.
Hold on, bro. You cannot jump in. Relax yourself. Relax. I got the screen up. Calm down. The concept of race is foundational to racism. The belief that humans can be divided based on superiority of one's race over another. This is by the 17th century, the term began to refer to physical phenotypical traits, and then later national affinities. Modern science regards race as a social construct and identity which is assigned based on rules made by society. While partly based on physical similarities within the groups, race does not have an inherent physical or biological meaning. That's why we don't apply it to the Egyptians. No other reason why, but those things I just mentioned. That's why the conversation becomes wow. That's why I was wow when Reggie pulled this up. Man, oh man. The three great races, according to Myers. Mongoloid, Caucasoid, Negroid, Divinian, Olive Green. Look, there you go. That's what he did. The race map, ladies and gentlemen. He did that. He really did that. Yeah. Go ahead, Juju. You was gonna say something.
Yeah, some light blue people.
Nah, it ain't that. It ain't got nothing to do with the color of these
green people.
Yeah, some green people.
You would think, right?
No, some of my jeans are the yellow one. I got some of the yellow people jeans.
Somebody got that clip, y'all? Do y'all got that clip? Yeah, somebody got the clip.
Yes, that's where they start called Chinese yellow people.
Yeah, we need a clip. Y'all, we need a clip. With a clip. Somebody from the server send us the clip of Reggie. Hey, I got you, and put that up, yo. Somebody get that clip. We need that. We need
that. Y'all
clip.
lying on Reggie, man. I don't believe he said that, though,
man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
I was there.
Hey, come on, Mark. Somebody in the server, man. Come on, y'all. Where y'all at?
Talking about my friend Reggie like that, man. He ain't say no shit like that.
He did, yo.
Yeah, what I wanted to say about the skin map, though, earlier, I was trying to help people understand the contention that certain people have with the skin map. And one of them is, based on faulty logic to try to interject that it's pseudo because it does not include migrational patterns. The map is scientific and it's used as a tool, and it is used to tell us a specific thing, not everything. And that has to be made clear. So that's one part of it. And I think another part lies in this pseudo thought of what Black people and Black is and what melanin is. And, because it does deal with UV rays and things like that, it can't not, properly represent us, And I think part of that notion is also because, Black people can't get sunburned and stuff like that, which is an absolute lie. I'm Black and I've been sunburned a couple times. So, I mean, being a swimmer and being on boats, it'll happen. So that's the problem that they're having with the skin map.
Yeah, I used to think that too, yo. Until I went to Cuba.
Right.
Man, they just
burn
mad.
your ass right up. You gonna need some sunblock.
They is mad because the dark spots ain't around Egypt. That's why they mad.
That too. That's right.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point, Gullah.
Yep.
That's a good point. So Egypt ain't got the dark skinned people around there. They can't claim it as their own.
Right.
Which is wild because people just stop. Like Reggie tried to play the game First of all, the skin map took into account of migrations. They decided to leave it out, and they said in their research. So that was the wrong thing to say, right? Nobody actually thinks that human beings just stand around. Nobody actually thinks that.
Yeah,
Nobody.
and when you and if you actually read the book, Nina Jablonski say when you get to those North African areas, she don't call it light skin. She said you get moderate skin tones. You know what I'm saying? You get a different fluctuation, a different frequency. You know, it ranges. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get moderate skin tones. Where you get the light to medium to dark. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But again, and you and Ngozi keep pointing this out, regardless of the skin tone, there are genetic differences that
Other than
make
that.
these people or these groups of people distinct from other populations on the continent. They are distinct from the Khoisan. They are distinct from people in West Africa. The genetic differences between West African and East African is greater than the genetic differences between most Europeans.
Yeah, yeah, and then you had you know genetic and different gene pools all throughout the Nile itself. Like you had different extremes. You know what I'm saying in the Nile.
So again, I say we can embrace and study Kemet just like the Europeans embrace and study Greek and Roman culture. However, I've never heard a Western European, Englishman or Dutchman say that they come from Greece or they have a direct connection to Rome. But they study these cultures. So the argument on this side, and this is where the blackology comes in, they keep slipping and wanting to digress the conversation back to there's a connection between us, West African, and Kemet. And anybody trying to make that argument falls apart when we illustrate the things that we're doing.
So this is why they don't want to use the skin map or use this Gina's work. So I'm gonna listen to the Leakey Foundation. I don't care what y'all say. If you're on the Leakey Foundation doing a lecture, yo, I know you credible. Ain't no pseudo in your game. Okay, what color you is, I'm gonna listen to you. Y'all know who the Leakeys was, right? Yeah, they started that museum in Nairobi, Kenya, with those Australopithecines, right? And for the record, what they actually did was they wanted to make sure that the museum was in the hands of the Kenyans. So I respect that. And they was like, we don't want to be on the board or none of that. We're going to keep Leakey and keep him on the board, right? But eventually y'all got to learn how to do it. I'm respecting that.
Yeah, the leakies are the ones who actually hit, you know what I'm saying, found, you know what I'm saying, helped found, you know, Lucy and all that. And they actually let indigenous Africans help them do that.
And they live there, and they speak the language, and they did all that. They did all that. On the other hand, the African Americans talking wild about it, and I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna play it tonight. Irritated Genie ain't step foot in Kenya to talk crazy about their natural treasures is what he did. So this is why they don't want to use the skin map.
A value to color through behavior, through acculturation, through exposure to people who have views about color. I like, and this is one of
this is why they don't want to use it. They don't want to use it because it's going to show varying skin color. They don't want to use it. All right. Let's see what she has to say.
one of the illustrations from my kids' book, I like to talk about the conditions that existed for much of the time in ancient Egypt as people lived along the extent of the Nile from areas right on the Mediterranean here with moderate levels of UV to areas here in the tip of the Red Sea, close to the tip of the Red Sea in northern Sudan, with very, very high levels of ultraviolet radiation. So along the upper, the upper and the lower Nile, we see this tremendous gradient of UV radiation and this tremendous gradient of skin color among the various peoples and pharaohs of dynastic and pre-dynastic Egypt. People living along the Nile traded with one another regularly. They saw the difference in skin color. They depicted it in art along in sarcophaguses and in other murals along the Nile. But color did not distinguish one group from another in terms of anything but the bare color. There was no value associated with color. For us living in the United States right now, it's almost unfathomable to think that there was a time in human history, and in fact, most of human history, when we affixed no value to skin color. There were no connotations of skin color. But in fact, that is the case. Humans are very, very good at discriminating according to language and dress and, perceived barbarity. But for most of human history, those boundaries were not drawn on the basis of skin color.
So who I supposed to listen to? Think about that. The dedicated blackologist?
Me?
Like, did you hear how eloquent that lady was in her position and what she said? That, like, what y'all want me to do? Like, what do y'all want me to do? Go get a doctorate degree, go formulate a daggone scientific theory, then I'm gonna listen to you. Because she has formed a scientific theory. All right. Diop's was dead. He ain't even get a chance to hear her scientific theory. He was still talking about just the vitamin D aspect of it. Yeah, he did. He never got a chance, right, to understand the scientific theory on why people have varying skin colors. He never got that, ladies and gentlemen. So you can't hold him to it. I'm gonna hold y'all to it to take the work of Diop's and promote it as if it's what it is right now. It's not. So to continue to promote the work as if it's the standard, you scamming the people. You scamming the people. It ain't no in between. If you still grabbing the Diop's book and saying, this is it, you're scamming. You scamming Sekou? Is Sekou scamming? He might be scamming. He might not be scamming. I ain't gonna say scamming. And when I say scamming, I mean you scamming the hearts and the minds and misrepresenting the great Diop's work. Diop's was great. He ain't gotta be great in 2023 with brand new because he didn't have it. You can't make the man something that he wasn't. I say that Diop's would have adhered to the scientific theory. How do we know? Because he dealt with Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. That's how we know. Yeah, that lady, Nina Jablonski, she was at the frontier. All right,
Jablonski.
She made a prediction. Go ahead, Juju.
Nina Jablonski. We just
I
got
said it right. Jablonski.
Jablonski.
Man, come on, man. Why y'all messed
Jablonski.
Why out of all that I said, y'all gonna get me for not saying Nina Jablonski.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Yeah, you know I can say it. But a tip of black algae dove in my tongue. It was the tip of black algae. I didn't want to give it too much credit. I'm saying I ain't give it too much credit.
Oh my God.
It was the tip. It was the 1%. No, I'm playing. So what? Don't hate me. Don't hate the pseudo killers. Like we bringing you the high level information. You don't gotta agree with it. We're not bringing it because you agree with it. We bring it because it's the right thing to do. That's why we bring it. Yeah, I see why they don't want to use that map though, boy. Because now,
you know what's so surprising? Doesn't that map look like exactly how that region looks today?
It's amazing. Ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
amazing.
it's amazing.
James said you dumb.
Hey, James. Look, I dare James. Look, James don't know. I got something waiting for you, James. Don't hit that button, James.
Don't hit the button.
Don't hit the button, James.
Gotta slow down.
Don't hit the
James
button,
so
James.
emotionally
This
charged
is
right
not-
now. He just jumped out the window. You're just
James.
dumb, huh?
Boy,
No
jump
nuance to
out.
his argument. You're just dumb.
James, don't hit the button, James. Listen, James.
Hit it.
James.
Now look,
I'm
hey,
You know when you're so flustered that you can't get your words out. You just dumb.
I mean that's coming from a nigga that say black and white people two different species. Like y'all
See, what y'all missing? Missing is that Neanderthal component. That Neanderthal that makes them a different species, right? Because if Africans, because it says it right there, Africans don't have the admixture with Neanderthals, right? So if you got Neanderthal, makes you a different species.
But don't James got Neanderthal?
I know that's
Yes,
what
he
makes
does.
this fall apart at this
Say
point.
that?
I was like, so
Yes,
did
he
the
does.
jeans get washed or something before it came to you?
Right.
man.
Like, so okay, let me get it. You don't have as much percentage, but you got it. So the piece you got keep you African, like, or is that why you tripping like you tripping from the Neanderthal? I'm thinking he be tripping like he be tripping because of that. James, you might be right. I think you at the frontier of this one, James.
It's a Neanderthal in James.
No,
he got
you
about
said you
4%.
converted
Neanderthal
him.
and James. We figured it
He
out.
got about 4%.
No, y'all said y'all converted him earlier. Remember, y'all said y'all had a breakthrough.
No, we ain't had no breakthrough. He got beat up and breaked off.
He got breakdown. Listen, Juju, you know when you're so frustrated you can't find your words? Like he lose all nuances. Now we're just dumb.
Oh
You're just dumb.
We're
dumb.
Put that test up there. It said Neanderthal. I said, Jesus Christ, he got Neanderthal genes. He's not human.
Some people
He's not human.
Hey, Kent, let me just ask you something. Because I can ask you something, yo. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
How much of Neanderthal DNA make you a whole species? Is it the amount that James got, or is it the amount like what's the make me hey Kent? You know what? He might be scamming.
Man, he just dumb.
You see, if you don't understand that the rise of the Homo sapiens sapiens was an admixture in all.
I don't know. It said based on our history of conversations with Pan African James over 2 or 3 years, I just don't think he gonna get it, man. You know, some people
he get it, yo. No, James is smart. No, James is intelligent.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm normally on your side with this one. But I actually think he's scamming. He's really trying to convince us that white people are Neanderthal. I think he's scamming. I think it's a scam because he's intelligent. We didn't have information back and forth. He called me today. You know, I generally like him. Yo, he gave me my first. You know how somebody send you something, yo. He gave me my first item to wear on stage, yo. Like that means something to me, yo. Like he ain't had to do that.
I'm gonna take that back. He not dumb, right? He just ignorant. He just ignorant when it comes to this conversation. That's mean for me to just call him. So I apologize, James, for calling you that. But he just
I keep saying it. Ideology.
And he just don't, you know, he's biased towards how he feels about, you know, his black pride and all of that shit. So there's somebody say me and him and white people is the same race, and I mean the same
how dare you say that?
How dare you insult an RBG like that?
They look different.
That's an insult to even remotely consider white people the same as black people. I'm a RBG. I'm blackology all day. So I understand. I keep saying it. The more you hold on to ideology, and when you're presented with scientific information that counters your ideology, cognitive dissonance. James, who knows better, would go to the point to discredit white people as humans to hold on to his blackology.
Yeah, that's why the ideology is a is a threat, man.
Dangerous thing.
Psychology is it'll hurt you in the end, yo. It'll have you out here sounding crazy.
Yeah, you sound crazy, yo. We ain't all been there, yo.
An African, no, I was just playing. But you be jump over now, I was playing.
We end up sounding like we end up looking like the Ku Klux Klan in blackface.
I'm gonna show y'all where y'all at, yo.
It's a BB Fahodier.
The BB's on the what? The BB on the hole of
Fahodier. Black liberation. Excuse me, African liberation. A BB Fahodier. Since you wanted me to say it, I heard you wanted me to say it.
The Phoebe they holding. The Phoebe they holding.
A BB Fahodier.
We ain't got no BBs. We ain't got no BB guns.
You better put some respect on our culture.
BB they holding.
Fahodier. African liberation.
This BB in the whole day.
Okay, BB the whole day.
BB in the whole day.
Try to get into African liberation.
Hold on.
Oh, y'all
Nah. We're gonna do this. This we're gonna do. Right here y'all go right there. Y'all
5 races, the Mongoloid.
Yeah, this what y'all think we look like. Right here, that bottom, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom left corner is what they actually think we all look like.
That's the Negroid, right?
That's the Negroid. And if the Egyptian ain't looking like that, you ain't African, you a mixed African. That's what they said. If you're a mixed African, you don't look like that.
Oh my God.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can name Negroid, Caucasoid, Mongoloid, bottom right, Oceania, top right, and Native American. That's the 5. And they put the Caucasian in the middle because he's superior. He got on the suit and tie.
Caucasoid.
Yeah. But that's definitely, y'all definitely think that.
So that's why Ethiopians and Eritreans aren't real Africans according to James.
They don't look like that.
Because they don't look like that.
We figured it out. The 5 races of man illustration. 1911. Y'all back in 1911 with this thing. White scientists, right, invented the ideas of race because they wanted to be superior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yo. See what I'm saying? So when y'all trying to do this thing, y'all doing like I always do, man. Y'all actually following white people. Oh, and by the way, this is that race map that Reggie brought up. By the way,
that's
Reggie. Reggie, you was
that's
wild.
Embarrassing.
By the way, Reggie, I didn't have to move the page. I used the same page. I didn't have to move it.
So in the Americas, we're not in the Americas then? Because in the Americas don't have our phenotype represented on that map.
Here you go. They got all the names. They got
And
all the names.
I've never seen a yellow European or a blue European. That's blue European. Green European.
The green. The Indians are green.
That's that Captain Cook map.
God.
That's
the Captain
what Mr.
Cook
Metro
map. You
said.
said the Captain Cook. Bury me gold. Bury me gold. The bury me gold map. The X marks the spot.
Boy.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, that's how crazy y'all be, yo. See, and I could joke y'all all day, but I be just trying not to because it's easy to get y'all. I mean, listen, y'all have no idea. I be holding back. It is so easy because it's hard to get a person that already did it. I already did it at the highest level, yo. I was a pseudo at the highest level, yo. So I've been there, yo. Like I had one of the top-notch pseudo teachers for 5 years, yo.
Yeah. Yo,
what the hell are you talking about?
The best of the best.
Link. Oh, we got the link for you, and definitely not going to. Laodicea.
Yes, Queen Laodicea in the building.
Laodicea, how was the pseudo conference? How was it? Or did you make it? Let me stop. The melanin. Where my man at, yo? Hold on, man. My man, yo. We got the pseudo conference with the melanin guy. He's wild with that. With
melanin.
Oh my God, what's his name?
Guy. Isn't that a forbidden word on the
19? Are you talking about 19 Keys or Billy Carson?
No, we ain't talking about none of him. I'm gonna show you. His name is. He's a super pseudo. If you find yourself, if you teaching, and you find him there teaching, yo, you know you now pseudo. Let me stop. Hold on, let me get it. Let me see. Oh man. That ain't it. Let me see. Maybe that's it.
You like started crumbling. You don't want to think that your husband could be doing anything like that, you know?
Mute out. Yeah, mute out. Y'all having fun over there? No, that ain't it. Let me see. All right. Does anybody know Dr. Timothy Owen Moore?
Hell no.
Look, we're gonna tell his name. Look, we're gonna put his name in. We're gonna do it. We gotta do it. Dr. Timothy. Somebody look him up. While I'm looking him up. Dr. Timothy Moore. Look, we're gonna see. Look, tired of that. Tired of that foolery.
Ladosha said Cleveland. Ladosha said Cleveland ought to be ashamed. Damn.
Come on, Ladoshi, you gotta tell us how it was, yo. You can't be playing. I'm gonna call Sean up, yo. Sean ain't gonna lie to me, yo. I'm gonna call Sean. Sean, get on the panel. Stop playing. We want to know because I know Sean was in that fight. I know he was, yo. Sean ain't gonna let nobody get away with that. Let me see. Dr. Timothy Moore. Type in melanin. Melanin. Let me tell.
Said Timothy Rogers Moore.
Huh? No, Timothy Moore. Melanin. Type in melanin in his name. Because melanin in his name is Timothy Owen Moore. Yep, come on. We're gonna look him up. We're gonna see what he's teaching is wild. We're gonna see. Let's see. Let's see if I'm making it up or just trying to mess with people. Y'all be thinking I be trying to mess with people.
Timothy Reynolds?
Nope. Timothy Owen Moore.
Timothy Owens Moore, about the science of melanin.
Yes, let's get to it. This is the next topic of a discussion. Since we just put Gina Dabrowski up, right? We trying to figure out, okay, ain't nobody accepting her.
Call Sean. She said he was there for a fact.
I know. Yep, where you at, Sean?
Pigment power.
It looked like a bunch of pseudo books popped up when I
Oh man, we got fun, yo. We're gonna read. Hey, yo, listen, we ain't gonna read.
Pigment power on this joint.
Pigment power.
Man, we gotta find it. Let's go to the inside. Let's open up the table of contents, yo. Is what we really want.
You know, you probably got that from Lala Africa.
Why darkness matters.
We're gonna
The
show
power
it.
of melanin in the brain.
Let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all out. Look, let me show you something. That's how you know when you see them. Huh? Yo, go to Google Books. We're gonna open up the inside of it, yo. I'm gonna show you. But I just want to let y'all know. Look, here you go. Look at this right here. If you black and you got the Mayan pyramids behind you, we know you scamming. We know you scamming. I got that book right there. Dark Matters, Dark Secrets, yo.
That nigga.
He's the president and the CEO of the Melanin Institute.
Oh yeah, that's
PhD too. Yeah. Yeah. So we already know when you put the PhD on your book, yo, you tripping.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a red flag.
Just for the record, it's a red flag. I got a lot of books with doctors and they don't got nowhere on their thing. Let me see. Nope. Richard Dawkins. He don't got it on there. Let me hold on.
Boy, McTeer ain't got it on hers.
No, she don't got it on. We put that on there. We did that.
Right.
You don't got that. You don't got that.
You don't got it.
They don't got it. Why not, y'all? See, we learning something tonight.
Yeah,
we giving y'all the red flags. Red flags.
You see anybody and they put that PhD on it, that mean they trying to get credibility before you can read the information.
They trying to get you. See, y'all didn't know that. They put it on there, they trying to get you.
Red flag.
Everybody got a PhD right here. Written the second documented book, Dr. Naeem Akbar, Florida State University. I don't get down, but yo, I'm saying, yo, if you got the pyramids behind you, the Mayan pyramids behind you, yo, yeah. The books are flying. Watch this. Look, watch. Look.
Scamming.
Come on, yo, I need the book, man. Somebody we're gonna read what's in the contents of the book. We don't want to judge a book by its cover. We don't want to do that.
He did an event somewhere. That what you were saying earlier?
Yeah. Hell with it. I might as well just look. Hell with it. Don't get mad at me. Hey, Sean, don't get mad at me, man. Damn.
The science of
I'm staying in
melanin
trouble,
is
yo.
still in the midst.
Yo.
And Sean, my man, yo. Listen, Sean, my man, yo.
He went to that
Yeah,
joke?
where Sean is? Let Sean get in here.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna let y'all know, Sean, but this is the funny hour right here, yo. Oh, I just want to say something, man. I actually appreciate Shavis and them and say Kim and them, yo. They actually say Kim and them. They actually came through, man, and supported today. Yo, I really appreciate that. That ain't
Sutek.
for them. I'm my fault, Sutek. Damn, Sutek, don't get me, yo. You know what I mean? I just appreciated having, you know, some intelligence bros jumping on that, yo. And that's real, yo. I appreciate that, yo. Yep, I appreciate that. I do. So I'm not messing it up with this. Sean, I'm not messing it up with this. I'm not even talking about my man that's on here. I'm talking about the melanin guy. So I'm not talking about my man that's on here. I'm talking about the melanin guy, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous Cleveland.
We'll appreciate y'all even more when y'all buy that ticket, though. I'm buy that ticket.
Can we see the screen, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey, we can see it.
Who's on that?
Scammers.
Timothy Owen Moore.
Scammer saw him hotel. And,
man, nah, that's my man. I ain't tell he ain't do it. He just at the
come on, man.
He just teaching at the Melanin Conference, yo, the African Marketplace Lecture, Wings
What?
Academy.
Who teaching where?
The Melanin. It's called the Global Elite Control Attack on Humanity. The event is over with. I wouldn't do it before the event. I can do it after it's over with, though. Sunday, 11 o'clock. It was the day. Dr.
Knock
Timothy
it off.
Owen Moore, the Melanin and the Global Elite. Look, Melanin and the Global Elite Control Attack on is a scam. Specialist guest speaker, Dr. James Brown, pseudo. Dr. Kwame, Dr. Wicker, pseudo. When you end up being surrounded by pseudos, yo, you know you
pseudo
ball.
That's fine.
That's when you hear the latest
conference.
Oh man, that pseudo, they went pseudo high level, yo. Where is the? Come on,
He's a PhD. He's an associate professor of psychology at Clark Atlanta University.
Yeah,
he's a professor of psychology, but he's engaging in biochemistry. That's a red flag.
The global elite control and attack on humanity.
I know Asar was in there saying, God,
that said it all right there.
He was with
I couldn't have sit there and held my breath. I couldn't have did it. I'd have got up and say, look, man, that man's scamming y'all, man.
Yeah, that's like a young Pharaoh conference. That's a young Pharaoh production right there.
Scam,
wow.
Why would you go and talk at a joint like this, knowing you with the scammers, man?
Man, because he ain't scamming, though. I saw he scamming. He might be flim flam bam booming. He might be flim flamming, but I don't think he's scamming.
So
you may ask, what's the difference between flim flamming?
Nah.
What is the difference? Please do tell. Please do tell.
Flim flamming is. I'm gonna tell you what flim flamming is. Flim flamming when you're around your friends and they all know you, and you claim to overthrow modern science. We be like, dog, we know you ain't overthrow. Why you keep telling us that? You flim flamming it, but you trying to flim flam it, Joe. You trying to use our friendship to act like you ain't doing what you're doing with that. That's what he's saying. So he just was there in that building though, yo. I ain't gonna get him for that. I know you ready to tee off on him. I ain't trying to tee off on him.
T. Owens Moore, PhD, is trained as a physiological psychologist. He's a graduate of Lincoln University in Pennsylvania, and he has a master's, MS, and a PhD from Howard University. For more than 20 years, he has served as a college professor, a biomedical researcher, remember that, and an African-centered scholar activist. He is a distinguished educator who appreciates interdisciplinary study. He has served as an assistant professor at Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, an associate professor and chairman of the Department of Psychology at Clark Atlanta University and professor and chair of the Department of Psychology at Fayette State University in North Carolina. His specialty courses are both in the field of neuroscience and Afro-centered physiology. Again, you're not a biochemist.
Yeah, he can
Why
get you.
are we having a discussion about melanin?
Yeah, he can get you. That means he can get you. He can really get you. He know the terms. Yeah, he know the terms.
He's a top level pseudo.
Yeah, he know the
Top
terms,
level
bro.
pseudo. You
know
did,
Biology of
first of all,
blackness.
appeal to false authority. You're using your PhD to substantiate what you're saying, but your PhD isn't in the required field. You have no chemistry in your training. You have no biology and no biochemistry, but you're making biochemical claims about melanin. Pseudo alert.
Based
Yeah,
on psychology.
He definitely got the alert going.
A little bit of a red flag there.
A little bit. It's a
Flag on
whole
the play.
Real big.
flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
Burning
Another
hot.
psychologist come to tell you how good your blackness is and how powerful melanin is and all the superpower you got because you're black.
We're going to Google Books. We're going to Google
Not a
Books.
psychologist.
That's what
We're going
Hey, the contents on Google Books it said the biology of
The
blackness.
conjecture. You
Can we
hear the
get the thing? Can we
conjecture?
read out the table of contents? Can we get that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Where?
It says the biology of blackness.
Oh.
And he's not a biologist.
Exactly.
Wow.
We ain't gonna let y'all get this more. We
Y'all get to the book.
Yep, I'm getting to it right now.
James said you scared. Why you won't let him up? And he also
James,
said,
man, where you at, James? James,
listen,
I told you I threatened you, James. You're gonna come up here.
He also said Asar is a pseudo.
I ain't gonna let James call Saul pseudo, yo. I ain't doing that, yo.
I'm starting trouble. I'm starting shit. I'm sorry.
Did he not come, yo? We just ignorant to that topic, but he right on some things.
That's all right. He is though, yo.
I'm with you when you're right.
My apologies.
I'm with you when you're right. I'm definitely with you when you're right.
Hey,
I'm
yo.
gonna be with you and then you're right.
Hey, yo, I saw just like Pinky in the Brain. I saw he just like Pinky in the Brain. I was trying to take over the world every day. You
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Animaniacs. Animaniacs.
I don't know what y'all talking about right now.
Damn right.
Hey, Brian, what we going to do tonight?
He try to take over the world every day, yo.
I love it, Gullah. That was my shit. Animaniacs.
You sound you got something personal going on.
Just a little, right?
A little
Say,
bit.
Brian, what you want to do tonight?
Who the hell was that?
That would be.
No. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Hey, Brian, what you want to do tonight?
I'm getting off this show, man. I ain't messing with y'all, man. You got 92,000 buildings, man.
We in waters. Look, down to these waters.
Y'all horrible, man. Y'all horrible, man.
Oh, God.
Y'all horrible, man. I'm gonna leave the man alone, yo. He can have them pyramids. Okay.
We in the
That's
trenches.
hilarious.
Juju, and I told him, I
In the
said, yo,
trenches.
let's stay away from Egypt.
We're in the trenches.
I knew he was going to get
Hey, see, we like to have fun over here. We're gonna joke you over here.
Oh my God.
You know, Unc gonna get a headache on other shows and be serious. Over here, yo, we're gonna joke you. We're gonna have some fun, yo. If you ain't ready to have fun and laugh, yo, don't come on the show. James, I threatened you. I said, don't come on the panel, and you did it. Man,
Pan-African.
Talk
about these different species, man.
You sure you want to talk about that? Because we got some fire for you. What you gonna do?
Sound like James believing that two cradle theory.
We got CK in the building, pseudo kill official.
Yeah, what's happening, man? I mean,
the
genetic
How you doing, James?
you guys is really just profound.
What?
Profound.
How you doing, Jay?
Okay,
We just dumb.
y'all genetic illiteracy is
Genetic
Wow,
illiteracy,
Joe.
ladies and gentlemen.
It really is.
Hey,
Genetic illiteracy.
Hey, James, you can actually make some money. You got that voice, yo. Like if the shit you was saying come out your mouth, yo, was right, yo, you be killing it. It's profound. I can't even say it the way you said, yo.
I can't hold it.
I'm gonna give you. Go ahead, James. We're gonna let you talk. Go ahead, man.
So you guys use the skin map, but y'all don't use y'all said genetics has nothing to do with the coloration of people's skin.
We didn't say that. We said genetics does.
So when
genetics
you go now, let's just do this is what we
back
finna
it up.
do. We finna do exactly what Drew Londa say: source up or shut up. That's what we finna do today.
What we gonna do? What we gonna source up on?
So hold up. So you
okay? So this what I want y'all. This what I want y'all to do. Type in. Hold on.
No. Show us where Neanderthal.
Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all some instructions on how to do this.
Species.
We gotta let James get it in.
Type in the taxonomy of hominoids.
We gotta let him
do hominin.
Taxonomy.
I dare y'all.
Taxonomy.
He double, triple dare.
I dare you type in the taxonomy of hominids, of the ancient hominids.
Reading wrong anyway.
Of hominids?
Reading wrong.
What?
No, he said what?
So Gullah, let's be clear. For the record, Gullah thinks that Neanderthals originated on the continent of Africa. So let's go on and get him up out of here. It ain't nothing else for him to talk about. When you make a statement like that, you're out of the game. Don't say nothing else, Gullah.
He's out the game. Shot down.
Ancestors of the Neanderthal.
You want me to type in the hominids? I got it.
Okay, we got it. Taxonomy of hominids.
I made a mistake. I misspoke. And I corrected myself in the same statement.
That's how it always happens. Nobody would even misspoke and say something that idiotic.
Wait. James, you're gaslighting. You're gaslighting for one. Yeah, you are. No, that's not fair. Because he admitted he misspoke. He corrected himself during the inquiry, and you still want to ride with that, knowing damn well that's not what he meant. So be fair, bro.
Okay, and we got taxonomy of hominids.
Everything you say out your mouth is misspoken.
You don't
so
even
don't
know
do
what's
that.
going on.
You're not finna do that here, bro.
Watch this.
All right, go ahead. What you want me to put it on the screen?
Do you remember the conversation that we had on the pseudo killers in 2015? We can pull that up too.
2015.
We wouldn't even
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, you Londa. You ain't been around long enough to even be in the conversation.
I've been around long enough. That's too long to be going back that far.
Remember the conversation you had this morning?
I've been trying to tell Unc this since 2015.
All right, go ahead, bro. Hit the screen. Go ahead. Where we at?
Don't get it.
Here we go. What you seeing? You seeing it?
Yeah.
All right,
so what's the taxonomy of all different hominins? Hominins, HOMININ.
Ain't been around.
Hominin.
Yeah, because a hominoid is like a monkey. We're not monkeys, we're hominin. So what does the classification say? It's kind of small. I can't see it, huh?
Oh, it is big.
You mean the great apes or hominids are a taxonomic family of primates that include 8 extinct.
No, he wants hominin.
He's talking about the four genome of hominin, like Homo.
Pull up a better map, because that map you got is
the Homo, the
I can make it big.
gorillas.
Hold on, I can do it. You want me to make that map bigger? All right,
Yeah, because the classifications, it's not really. Let me see if I can pull.
You say it now?
The Homo sapien, the gorillas, the chimpanzee, and the orangutans.
Day and all that.
He called this a map. This ain't even a damn map.
I didn't pull this up. Gullah. So you could put that on.
You called it a map. You called it a map and a map.
Well, pull up a chart.
I think he misspoke.
Of ancient hominins.
He might have misspoke.
No, I didn't. I said pull up a chart of ancient hominins. That's what I said.
You talking about archaic humans? You mean archaic humans, right? Like I did before, right?
Archaic humans? Well, what?
Right? All right, here you go. Archaic humans. All right.
Classifications. You could put just classifications in. That probably would be better. But what is that right there? What is that little chart right there?
Oh, this is ancient humans. Oh, that's just the hominid. The
Okay,
hominid.
leave it right there. Okay, you see that right there?
Uh-huh.
These are, I think, if you could, I'm not sure, but these are classifications of different hominoids. You know this, huh? So why is you doing this?
All right, what you saying? Yo, you got
okay.
Homo
So now
sapiens,
let's just
over
slow walk this.
All right, go ahead.
Me and you had this conversation in 2015. It was me, you, Wujawa, and Sister Nanda.
Okay.
Remember that?
All right, kind of. Sister
y'all
Yolanda.
hold up, y'all were talking about DNA in 2015. Y'all were talking about DNA.
I ain't no Naya though.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure ain't no Naya. Trust me.
I know I ain't.
I know you're not. You trust me because she's smart enough to go and look up the data herself. But check this out.
Man.
God. So what you trying to say, James? I don't look nothing up myself.
That you just use your mouth.
You trying to say that what?
Yolanda, you never go do your own research.
Is that what you trying to say,
you
James?
wouldn't be
Go ahead, get your shots in, bro. Get him in.
This what we're gonna do.
So, all right. So stay with us. Stay with us. Explain us what you're trying to teach us. I'm trying to learn.
Trying to attack the sister and Juju, you on here.
You don't
I just want to make a
Yolanda been attacking me for about a year.
For years?
For a year. I said a year. I didn't say no year. You ain't even been around a year.
All right, let's get you the thing.
I know when people are being disingenuous in their analysis of what I'm saying.
Don't go on mute.
So let me just
hey, yo, hold on. I just want to clarify something, yo.
Let me go find the sources that I need to find, and then I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, because Juju got the propensity to learn anything we learning. So, and I don't know about all that. Hell, it ain't on the moon. She's definitely highly intelligent. She wouldn't be on the pseudo killers if she was just dumb or just pretty. Just pretty don't get you on the pseudo killers. That might get you put off because that ain't helping us none. You gotta be dedicated to understanding the world you live in through natural causes. Simple as that. Yeah. And if you believe in God, don't say it. You're gonna get killed. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Hide it. And say you agnostic, you can still don't say no. You're gonna fight.
Don't say it. Don't say
We're
it.
all on the panel here. We're all on the panel here attacking James. Why is it necessary to single out Juju? Like we need to do better than that and to try to discredit Juju if she ain't been around. Juju is my boss. Let me put that clear. In the pseudo killers, Juju is my boss. So y'all need to step the fuck back without bullshit. She has every right. She's in here, and you don't just attack Juju just because you want single Juju out. That's not necessary. Now we pulled up your nonsense. What is it we trying to prove?
But we ain't cussing though.
We
don't want to be cussing. We ain't cussing. We don't want to cuss.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't got to cuss, man.
I get defensive.
You don't gotta get defensive. Juju been throwing shots for years.
Yeah.
She's okay. Trust me. She's not. As long as he don't get disrespectful, look, she gets her licks in. Trust me. She's not. Yeah, she get licking. Where you at though, yo? Let me get you out of here, man. Should I get him with the swords now or later? Would I just let him bury
Let's get him. Let's get him.
Or get him early. Hey, Pan-African James, you want to die now or later?
No, hold on a second. I'm looking for the sources.
Let him get it all out.
So y'all can go ahead and do. Just hold on. Just give me a second because I'm gonna pull up what I need to pull up to get y'all out of here. Not just hold on.
That's it, James. That's the spirit.
Hey, Juju, where you at?
I'm right here. Just
here. We're gonna get him.
Get on mute. Trying to show some respect, some restraint, some control.
Yeah, control it. You don't bug with him because you know he in trouble. Don't bug out with him. You know he in trouble. Compliments of the pseudo killers. Malcolm. Compliments of Malcolm. He's in trouble. Hey Juju, that's how much trouble he in. Look.
Did you know up to 70,000 years ago we still had archaic humans?
Right.
Right on the continent.
He don't know it. He let them slide.
We were interbreeding with these archaic humans up to 70,000 years.
That
Yep.
don't count. Let them go.
It was okay. Kim was up to 30,000 years. The last Neanderthal died. Yeah.
Hey, Juju, you see that, right?
Yeah.
Look, he in trouble. Open it up. He in trouble.
Oh boy, he's drowning.
Ooh, bubba.
Drowning.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, he loud.
You see the common ancestor?
He in trouble. Oh, you see that, right, Juju? Just see the
You
title.
see the common ancestor, right?
Give you an answer to your test.
Damn, that looked like James. No, it's not.
You stupid.
Look at that, Juju.
Why you trying to hit him below the belt, man?
I know I can do that.
Oh, you stupid.
Neanderthal don't even have the same genes that make their skin light like humans do. They don't have the SLC gene. They got a whole nother gene that make their skin lighter.
You want me to read that?
Yeah. Yeah, right, Juju?
Huh?
Yeah, you gonna read that? Hold on, I'm gonna send you that source. So you see both of them I sent you, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is the actual website right here. Right here. Here you go. Big up to Malcolm, pseudo killer official. I guess he got tired of wrestling. He was like, let's get him out the game.
Boy. Oh boy.
Get him out the game.
Them archaic humans sure do look modern to me.
There you go. You can find the liners on. I got it already. I got it pulled up. Come on, James. Where you at? Will you get your fight? Because you're done. I'm gonna let you know. I say don't. Everybody listen. I say, James, don't get on the panel. But he did it.
Yeah, he asked for it. He's gonna get it.
Going on, Tone. What it do, brother?
What's good, man? What's good?
So we just having fun, yo. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying.
I see.
Yeah, this is fun.
Not much.
Shout out to James, though. You gotta shout out to James. He lets us pick on him.
Yeah, you cut the man off. He just came here talking. You cut him off. Go ahead, Mr. Tone. What's up? Go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead, Tone.
No, I just came in. I was just seeing what's going on.
Oh yeah, we doing it at the highest level. It might seem like we laughing because we is laughing.
No,
right?
I'm just. Yeah, am I echoing or something?
Nope. We hear you crystal clear.
Oh, okay, it sound like I'm getting some feedback.
Oh, okay.
You sound great.
Okay, cool, sweet.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm just chiming in, man. Okay. I don't really know the subject matter. I just got on like 10 minutes ago.
We all over the place. We trying to get James to show us how Neanderthal is really the mother and father of Homo sapien. He say Europeans are actually not, they're different species. That's what he's supposed to prove that to us, which is wild. So we're gonna let him wild out for a moment. He's getting it together right now.
Yeah, I don't know how you gonna overthrow that. I don't know.
No, we about to see. He gonna die trying. He been doing it for like 2 years now, so he still, think he got a lab somewhere. He ain't telling us. Yeah, I think that might be it because we got him set up real pretty right here. We just waiting. We want him to say what he gonna say, and then we gonna get him because we got.
I don't know. I'm getting an echo, man. I don't know.
No, you good, bro?
You good?
You talking on my end? It's like I'm hearing my voice like I hear myself now talking again.
If you watching it on YouTube at the same time, you might have to mute out the YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay, I see. Yeah, hold on.
Man.
Yeah,
Are we still waiting on Pan African?
Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I can't find the tag. I can't find the. Hold on. I can't find what I'm looking for. But hold on. I will sure. Huh? No, because I don't want to be rushed. But I got it. I got so many links that I'm looking for, and I'm kind of rushing. So I want to kind of just slow down. Y'all can continue to talk. Just hold on a second while I find what I'm looking for.
You want us to go? We're gonna go first and we're gonna put you in checkmate. You had to get out of it. Gigi, which one you want to start with first? You want to go to the Museum of Natural History? I'm gonna pull it up.
Hey, I put another one in the back chat too by Chris Stringer. He going in too on. He beat up James on that too.
So we're gonna use Museum of Natural History to put them in checkmate, and then we're gonna finish them off with how can humans range from 0.4% Neanderthal DNA if we're only 1.2 different from chimpanzees? So let's get here first. Let's share the screen and show them how the game is really played. All right. All right, y'all see it highlighted right there. Let me make it a little bit bigger for y'all. All right, let me see how it's looking on the screen. Think y'all can see that. You can see that, Juju. Did you find it on the website?
I was looking at the part that you highlighted that you sent me. You want me to go on the website one instead?
No. You can read the highlighted part. So it just says evidence for inbreeding shared DNA. What does that mean? So maybe just read the Homo sapiens. Start at the top and get to the highlighted part. Go ahead.
Wait. So I'm gonna start when looking for evidence of inbreeding. Is that okay? Or did you want me to start above that? I'm sorry.
Let you go to evidence for inbreeding, shared DNA. What does it mean? You at the website? Go to the website.
Make it a little bigger, huh?
Make it a little bigger?
Yeah, just a little bigger. Just not that much.
So now I'm on the website. It says ancient DNA and Neanderthals.
All right, go to evidence for inbreeding. This is natural history, right?
DNA.
Go down to the DNA part.
A window into our genetic past. Decoding the Neanderthal DNA.
Nope. Go to inbreeding. You see it?
Oh no. I have that. Evidence for inbreeding. Shared DNA. What does it mean?
Start there. What does it mean? So we're trying to figure out what the hell does it mean. We know what James said it mean. It means that Europeans are Neanderthal. That's what he said it mean. But let's see what the experts got to say. Go ahead, Juju.
So you want me to start Homo sapiens? Homo sapiens and Homo neanderthals are different species. Yet you are reading this webpage about them potentially interbreeding with each other. So what does that mean exactly?
James told us what it mean, didn't he?
Okay, wait. Stop right there, Jolanda. What did it say? Did it say that Homo sapiens and Homo Neanderthal are two different species? Is that what it said?
Yes, it did.
What it said.
Okay, so that's point number one that I'm right on.
Wait, no. Let me help you out.
We already said that though. We ain't never said they wasn't. We said they were two different species.
Okay,
so don't confuse. Don't confuse.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what does that mean exactly? Modern humans and Neanderthals live in separate regions, evolving along separate evolutionary lineages for hundreds of thousands of years. Even so, Neanderthals are still our closest currently known relative. Because of that evolutionary proximity, despite being recognized as different species, it is still possible that members of our two species exchange genetic information. This exchange of DNA is called introgression or interbreeding.
All right, here we go.
When looking,
hold on, stop right there. I want to stop right there because I want to make sure we all following along here.
Yeah.
What they're saying is two different hominins procreated and admixed and interbred with each other. Something that science didn't think up until recently could not be done, correct?
I didn't know.
That's fine. They didn't know. Correct. So, okay, man, go ahead, Juju.
Finna down the sword. When looking for evidence of interbreeding, scientists do not search billions and billions of base pairs. Instead, there are specific regions of the genomes that are known to be highly variable in modern humans, along with several million single nucleotide polymorphisms, where the given base of a single location can vary among people. That was a lot. The difference between the total genome and their specific region sites can lead to some confusion. In terms of
hold on. it has led to confusion for James.
No, not me.
He thinking it's all our DNA. It ain't saying that.
No, I
It's
did not say
saying
that.
out of millions of pairs. It said right there, yo. They talking
How
about
many
one little
base
region.
pairs does it take to complete the whole genome? How many? Just tell me.
You're doing too much.
No, I'm asking Uncle questions since I don't know nothing. How many base pairs does it take
You tell me what it
to
is,
have
James.
4? See, so now continue, Juju. Go ahead.
No, you tell me what
No,
it is.
how many
James.
is
Go
it,
ahead.
James? Do you
Yeah,
know?
tell us how many is it, James? Oh, it just said it right there, though. But go ahead, man.
Nah, it didn't say it right. Where does it say that?
It did. It say billions and billions of pairs. Instead, there are specific regions of the genome that are known to be highly variable in modern humans, along with several million singular nucleotide polymorphisms. SNPs. Go ahead, Juju.
The difference between the total genome and their specific region sites can lead to some confusion. In terms of the total genome, humans and chimpanzees are 98 to 99% similar, yet it is possible for individuals to have up to 4% Neanderthal DNA. That difference is accounted for in that 4% of the highly variable genome is inherited from a Neanderthal source, not 4% of the entire genome.
Oh, see, that's the point. Wasn't talking about the whole genome. Now we got clarity. Go ahead.
If one was to look at the modern human genome as a whole, at least 98 to 99% is the same, inherited from our common ancestors with Neanderthals.
Okay, so bam.
So
I've been saying for the whole time that we are 99.9% the same. So could you explain to me how are they saying that it's 98% now?
They said 98 to 99%.
No. We're not gonna do that.
That's what the
all humans are
99.9. Say humans and chimpanzees.
Hold on, we're not gonna do this.
It says.
Do you not contend that all humans are 99.9% the same?
Come on, man. What's your point, though? Stay on the Neanderthal.
Because right here it's going down to 98, and it's got to account for the Neanderthal DNA that they just found.
Did you hear the last part of it?
I did not make it up. If you go read Svante Pablo's work, it says exactly the same thing. I've been telling you this since 2016. You don't understand what I'm saying.
You missed it, James. If one was to look at the modern human genome as a whole, listen carefully, at least 98 to 99% is the same. Inherited, listen carefully, from our common ancestor with Neanderthals.
Correct.
Oh.
But no, okay, now add in.
Now what? What do you now?
Now, how do we account for the 4% Neanderthal DNA? Where is that at?
It's not 4% of the whole DNA. It's 4% of the million.
I didn't say, hold on. I didn't say of the whole percent. We are 98% human. All of us, even Europeans. You have to count for the 1 to 4% of their DNA that they just found. You can't leave it out.
Go ahead, Juju. Finish reading. Let's go.
It is 7,000 base pairs that they found.
Neanderthals are known to contribute up to 1 to 4% of the genomes of non-African modern humans, depending on what region of the world your ancestors come from.
Stop right there, Juju, please. So what did that just says? Neanderthals are known to contribute up to 1 to 4% of the genome. That is the whole.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, we went back and read it. It didn't say the whole genome.
Because you don't understand it.
Okay.
No, James, you messed up.
Listen,
James, we don't gotta read it.
Listen. Okay, we're not gonna scream. But
James,
here
you go, bro. We just listen. We just can read it. We don't gotta. Me and you ain't in the lab, bro.
Okay, go look up how many base pairs.
No, it's right here.
Genome.
It says we're looking for evidence
we're gonna talk
of inbreeding.
I'm not, being negative or anything like that. We're just gonna talk about the future, all right? And then what I was really basically saying before, okay?
Oh, you gotta mute out.
My bad.
Oh man, never fair.
I'm talking to my older daughter.
Yeah, you gotta mute out, homie.
My bad.
Yeah, we're looking for evidence of inbreeding. Science do not search billions and billions of base pairs. Instead, there are specific regions of the genome that are known to be highly variable in modern humans, along with several million single nucleotide polymorphic SNPs. It say where the given base at a single location can vary amongst people. It says the difference between the total genome and these specific region sites can lead to some confusion, right? So they're not talking about they're not talking about the total genome, yo, when they talk about 1.4%, bro.
Hold up.
They're talking about specific region sites that can lead to some confusion. It says in terms of total genome, humans and chimpanzees are 98 to 99% similar. Yet it is possible for individuals to have up to 4% Neanderthal DNA. That difference is accounted for in that 4% of the highly variable genome is inherited from Neanderthal source, not 4% of the entire genome, bro.
But
they
see,
never
that's
was
what
talking
I'm
about the
not
entire
saying.
genome.
If you would listen, the human genome is the entire genome.
What?
They found the Neanderthal genome and just put 2% into that in 2010. The whole genome is the human genome. That is 100%. The 2% genome that they had to add into it is Neanderthal. They sequenced the whole Neanderthal genome and the whole Denisovan genome.
They say we got 1.4%, James, in a certain region of human genome, not our entire DNA, bro. What part don't you get?
So if everybody was 100%, watch this, if everybody was 100% Homo sapiens,
why would it make sense?
Listen, if everybody was 100% Homo sapiens came out, they interbred with Neanderthal. That takes off the 100%.
No, that's not what it's saying.
You have to account for the
James,
DNA
I'm gonna read this one more time.
found. You can't leave it out.
This one more time, James. Just one more time for you. And this can be my last time reading it. The difference between the total genome and these specific region sites can lead to confusion. So I'm telling you, they're not talking about the total human genome.
The total human genome.
So if you said it was the total human genome, you're trying to say 4% of the total human genome. 4% of that is Neanderthal. Wonderful.
No,
they're not saying that, James.
I'm not saying.
Let him finish,
James. They're not saying that, James. So if you're not talking about the full genome, then James, then what are you talking about? They're talking about a region. It says the difference between the total genome and these specific region sites can lead to some confusion. It says in terms of total genome, humans and chimpanzees are 98.99% similar. So they say in terms of total genome of humans and chimpanzees is similar. Yet it is possible for individuals to have up to 4% Neanderthal DNA. See, the difference is accounted for in that 4% of the highly variable genome, talking about that highly variable part that we read up there, bro. See, reading comprehension is essential in these conversations. See, 4% of the highly variable genome is inherited from Neanderthal source, right? Not 4% of the entire genome, bro. I'm not gonna keep doing this, yo, because now you
4% of a piece,
yo.
Bro, do you know what?
You have the highly variable
I'm gonna ask Ollie. I'm gonna ask all of y'all.
James, you still arguing it, bro? Like seriously, bro?
Do y'all know what the human genome is? Do y'all
I don't even care.
No, James. James, did you understand what Ang just read? We have a piece of the genome that's highly variable. James, we have a piece of the genome that is highly variable. That piece there, James, 4% of that piece, 4% of that piece is Neanderthal DNA, James.
Look, yo, and you
of
see
the highly variable part, James.
So where is it at, screen, right?
So since you
no. We talk. No, I'm talking. Hold on for a minute, bro. Now stop. No, I'm talking. No, I ain't talking to you. I just highlighted for y'all. Where you at, Cedric? Can you see it? The highlight? Can you see that?
Yeah.
So you see what I highlighted, right?
Yeah.
See? They say, look, I'm gonna do this. When looking for evidence of inbreeding, scientists do not search billions of pairs, right, of base pairs. They say instead, there are specific regions, that's what you just said, Cedric,
a region, a
of the
known area
genome that are known to be highly variable
But so hold
in
on.
modern
They
humans.
just
So they're
saying,
just talking about one little
they
area.
just
Go ahead,
looking,
Cedric.
no, what they're saying is they're just looking for the admixture of
No,
the
they not.
genome.
No, they not. No,
They
they
don't
not.
look. They don't.
No.
They don't
No,
search the
James,
whole genome to look for admixture.
James. You have the
Y'all
whole genome.
are slow. It is
James, you have the
embarrassing.
whole genome.
They don't have to search the
100%.
whole genome
Different.
to look for admixture.
James, can you
Why are you
listen for a
cutting
second,
people
James?
off?
Golly.
You
Can you
gotta
listen
listen,
for a
bro.
second, James?
Because you're
You have the
wrong.
whole
You're confusing
genome.
people.
That's 100%. But now we are looking for inbreeding or interbreeding. We're not using the whole genome. We know the specific regions. So now when we look at the region that is highly variable, James, we
What do they
take
find?
that out and we look at that little piece and 100% of that piece. This little piece, James, 4% of this little piece, specific area, is 4% Neanderthal. It doesn't take into account the whole genome. Why the whole genome is not relevant or not necessary when we're looking for interbreeding. We know the sites, James. So when you put it into context, this 4% that you're talking about is not over the whole genome.
James, let me just make it simple for you. If it was 4% of the whole genome, it wouldn't be 98 to 99%. It would be 96%, bro.
Facts.
No, that's because y'all don't
Oh
understand.
man, he still
Did you
don't get
just
it.
say
I
The
don't know
no?
what
reason
to
why
say.
he's not
Because y'all
getting it,
don't
he
y'all
doesn't
don't even
understand
understand
how
how
the
this
genome
works. But
works.
y'all trying to tell me, but y'all don't even understand.
James, do you know
James,
what variable mean? Hold on. James, do you know what variable means?
Veritable in what context?
No,
It says veritable
variable.
in
No.
veritable in modern humans.
Hold on, bro. Variable. You know what variable means?
It says variable in modern humans along several million single nucleotide.
yes,
Multipolar.
Jim. But do you know what
Nucleotide.
variable means?
Those are the SNPs. Those are the SNPs, but it still adds up to 1 to 4%
He's still
complete.
going and
Of a
he
specific
That's what y'all don't
region.
want. That's what y'all
hey,
don't want to
comprehension
admit.
of words
I don't know
are
why y'all don't want to admit it
Amen.
because Europeans are already admitting
James,
it. Y'all
what
are
it
the only
is,
people that have a
James,
problem
you know
with
you
this
could have a
balance.
pie, James. You have a pie. Now look at this, James. The pie, you make a pie 100% of the pie. 50%
Which is
of the
Homo
pie
sapiens
is,
sapien. We can use this.
listen, let me explain, James. 50% of the pie is apple and 50% of the pie is lemon. We're only looking at the 50% of the pie now, James. And now in that 50% of the pie,
All of it.
right, only a specific region of it,
Done.
4% of it has raisins in it. How does that make the whole, change the dynamics of the whole pie, James? You understand there, James?
Let's get him out of here,
It's
Cedric.
like how I'm trying
We're
to
gonna read
find a
this.
way to make that
Well, we can't.
understandable because it's
We can't.
simple.
We can't. So this we go. Hey, GG, look.
The
GG,
same
this what we
difference
doing.
between
I'm
chimpanzees
Don't worry
listening.
about it,
and
bro.
bonobos
Don't worry
is the
about it. Don't
same
worry about it.
difference
We
between
reading. We
humans.
reading sources. Go ahead, GG. You can see this. You got the website, right?
Yeah, I still have it pulled up. You want me to read Neanderthal Homo sapien interbreeding?
Nope.
No,
Let's
she
get
wants
off
you to
that.
read this what's
You
on the
see the new
screen.
site.
Okay.
We
You
got
want
this
me to
right.
go
We're gonna
to
really
that?
get him out of here. He really
Hold
done.
on.
Yeah, he
Give me a
already shot up.
second.
He already did. He
Give me a
don't know it. He tried to
second.
resurrect like Jesus Christ.
But.
All right. Now,
Give me a
how can
second.
humans range from 0.4%
From 0 to
Neanderthal
4%,
DNA?
if only 1.2% different from chimpanzees.
A graduate student from the United Kingdom asked. Go ahead.
You want me to start there, or you want me to skip that part?
Let's start right there. Go ahead.
A graduate student from the United Kingdom asks, I understand that everybody except sub-Saharan Africans have 2 to 4% Neanderthal genes, so they differ from pure Africans by this large amount. We differ from chimpanzees by 1.2%. How can this be possible? How can this possibly be? My bad. So obviously all humans are more alike to each other than they are to chimpanzees. And we are all more similar to Neanderthals than we are to chimpanzees as
Stop,
well.
stop. That's obvious because we can breed with them. And they definitely in the human family.
Yep.
Keep going, though. Watch this. Go ahead.
The confusion comes from how percentages are used in different places. What the 2 to 4% refers to is how much DNA is 100% identical to Neanderthal DNA.
Now, everybody got to understand that right there. This is key to getting this right here. They're
And
talking about 2 to 4% refers to how much DNA is 100% identical to Neanderthal.
So what does that mean,
2 to 4% of our DNA is 100% identical to Neanderthal.
Now hold on,
identical to
Jolanda.
Neanderthal.
Not our Europeans, because we don't have it. We don't have
4%.
Yes, we do.
No, we do not.
Yes,
we do.
You got a percentage.
Yes, we do.
Go up and read what the dude asked. The question he asked again.
Man,
he said, "Why
forget
is
about
it
the
different
person.
for
Come on, man. We're gonna keep moving, yo.
Yeah,
if
boy,
you don't
keep
fight,
going.
just sit back and learn. You in class, James.
I'm
You
not
ain't
in
finished
class,
yet.
y'all
So
are.
relax.
James,
Y'all
are
don't
we
even understand what y'all
sub-Saharan
read.
Africans though?
Yes, we're sub-Saharan Africans.
No, we're descendants of sub-Saharan Africans. It's a difference.
You got Neanderthal DNA. in you.
We're descendants, and we are
Hey,
also
James.
pluralized people, meaning we have admixture. Okay, and a
Holy
lot of it is,
James.
and a lot of
Holy
it is
smoke.
European.
Y'all so
All right, man. Anyway, hey, James. So how much Neanderthal DNA you got?
0.
You lied. Come on, man. You showed the test, bro.
Do you want me to show it to you? Oh, hold on. This is going to be even greater. Watch
No,
this.
we don't want to see it. We want to
I'm
finish
pull this
this
shit up real
because we got
fast.
people in
Watch
the
this.
audience that really want to learn and understand, and you should be too. So I'm gonna finish. In other words, if a person shares 2% DNA with Neanderthals, that is really saying that 2% of that person's DNA is a perfect match to Neanderthals. Those areas are 100% fully identical. The rest of that person's DNA will still be pretty similar to Neanderthals since we're so closely related to them. Those parts of the DNA will be about 99.7% similar.
That's the number I'm talking about.
No, that's all humans, bro.
No, it's
All
not.
humans.
It's
No,
all
it is
humans.
not.
Y'all
is crazy. Y'all
Man,
don't even
did you
understand
read
what
what
she's
you just
reading.
said?
She's reading it right in y'all face.
Oh,
and y'all don't even
Jesus
understand what she's
Christ.
reading.
Keep going,
It
Juju.
is sad.
Keep going, Juju.
The identical bits come about because some anatomically modern humans intermix with Neanderthals. And since Neanderthals lived in Eurasia, this only happens in groups that migrate out of Africa. So if you have 4% Neanderthal DNA, that means you have a distant Neanderthal ancestor or two. Most African people don't have direct Neanderthal ancestry and don't have any regions of DNA that are perfect matches to Neanderthals. But a sub-Saharan African will still be 99.7% the same as Neanderthal overall.
Like we said, nigga. Like we said.
Well, what happened to hold on?
No, man,
what
we ain't listening to you.
Hold on.
You just argue. No, don't play.
She's
James,
comparing
don't play.
it to Neanderthal, but what about to ourselves? We are 99.9% the same.
James,
That's crazy.
I want you to know, James. Hold on for a minute, everybody. Everybody just heard
you gonna mix
say
it up.
that sub-Saharan African don't got no similarities to Neanderthal. I said it do, James. You yelled and screamed to the top of your lungs. We was up here.
No,
bro.
the same.
Hey, bro.
They're
I'm
different
not,
species.
No,
Cut
no.
it out.
Look, 99.7% is same with Neanderthal overall, bro. Sub-Saharan African. I'm gonna read it again since you're gonna act like that ain't what they saying. Most African people don't have direct Neanderthal ancestry, but and my fault, and don't have any regions, because that's all they was ever talking about was regions of DNA that was matched 100%.
Well, you be explaining this
of
stuff away
regions,
like Darwin.
so regions of DNA that are perfect matches to Neanderthal. But keyword in there, but a sub-Saharan African will still be 99.7% the same as Neanderthal overall, bro. Go ahead, Juju. Finish reading.
So they're talking about we're 99.7% the same as Neanderthal before the mix. What are you talking about?
Yes, bro. They saying that
Sub-Saharan African, the Neanderthal and Homo sapiens were so close that they were only point. Yes. Okay, I get that.
That's why we was able to mix with them.
No shit, but we didn't know this in 2010.
Okay,
they thought that the DNA was extinct.
When you combine all of that together, someone with 2 to 4% Neanderthal DNA is only about 0.006% different from someone who has 0 Neanderthal DNA. People of different races, quote unquote, aren't actually very different from each other in terms of DNA. There are more differences between people of the same race than there are overall differences between different races. That's interesting.
More on this. Keep going.
Something that you've been saying about people of Africa. Yeah. For the rest of this answer, I'll go a little more into what the 2 to 4% Neanderthal ancestry numbers mean and how scientists figured it out. Then I'll go a little more into what the 1.2% difference between humans and chimpanzees mean. So this goes into recombination and ancestry.
Right. Do we gotta read all that? Do we really gotta read all that at this point? No, you're gonna take this home and read it, James.
Yeah. Give them the source because it said what it needed to say in the parts that I just read in the beginning.
So that 4%, James, is overall representative of 0.00006%, James. So because we're only talking about regions, James, and not the whole genome, James. So when we look at regions which are highly variable, James, there's a 4% maximum difference, James, which is representative of absolutely nothing on the totality of the whole genome, James. That's why we look at a specific region, James. And when you look at the specific region, you take 100% of the region, James, and you compare the region to each other, and you see a 4% difference in the region, James, not in the whole genome. Is that clear? Like, it doesn't get any easier than that.
So how many times do I have to tell you that I understand that it is not the whole genome that they're talking about? They're talking about.
James, you just said the 100%.
I've already explained to you. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this again. In 2003, they sequenced the whole genome of humans. That means everybody on the planet. Then they go back in 2010 and discover that they have living DNA that they thought went extinct off in all non-have Africans at a clip of 1, 0, not the 0 that they got here, because they use that as 0.0 or 0.1, 0.2 or whatever, but they have a significant clip. They are using that to find out why do we differentiate so vastly from them to the sub-Saharan species. It is genetic.
0.00006%, James. What large variation are you talking about?
That's fine, Cedric. But
what the hell?
Watch this. What is the genetic difference between bonobos and chimpanzees? Do that. It's going to be the same. It's going to be watch this. It's going to be that same point something.
We're not bonobos or chimpanzees.
But I'm talking about the difference between a like species having the same, close to the same genetic things that we have. They're going to be that same point something difference. It's not going to be a major difference, but it is a difference that you can see in bonobos and chimpanzees, like you can see in humans and sub-Saharan Africans. Y'all minimalizing. What y'all trying to do is minimalize.
What you just said that made
go look up what the genetic difference between bonobo and chimpanzee.
It's irrelevant to the conversation.
No, it's not. Because that same point difference that you're gonna see in them is the same thing that we see between humans, sub-Saharan Africans and Neanderthal. So that's what I'm saying. We are very, very similar, but that still is a genetic difference. Y'all cannot get away from that. Y'all can minimalize this to point all you want to, but it's there. So go ahead with y'all what y'all want to do with it, but it's still a fact. Y'all can't fact it away.
James, the point is, we are not super Saharan Africans because I hate sub. We are descendants of. So therefore, whatever stipulation you thought that applied to us will not, because we have European DNA. Majority of us. Period.
Speak for yourself, Jolanda.
Nah, you probably got a little too.
He do.
Hey James.
I got 5.6%.
Why the
Hey
alphabet
James.
don't think?
You got
Hey,
5
James.
point. You got more than anybody.
So now,
Probably
that I
he
got
would be the one that had the
5.6. Watch
most
this.
percentage
So
on,
since I'm
just because he
5.6%
hated so
European, I'm a
much.
European. That's what y'all telling.
Hey
What?
James.
Nope.
What we're
James.
saying is you definitely, most likely you being of African, I mean, you being a product or descendant of the African slave trade, you probably have some European admixture. Yes, that's what we're
Right.
saying.
Hey James.
You
Quick
do.
question. Are Neanderthals humans?
Yes.
Okay. Are you human?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just 0.0006% more human than European.
More?
Yes.
More?
More.
Wow.
More.
I can't believe you just said that, bro.
Whatever y'all
That's
want to do. More because
James,
because the human.
that difference
Hold on,
is
do
in
y'all
the
see my
total
screen?
genome
Hold on.
of
We're gonna do this.
humans.
I'm gonna get
Of
John.
humans, James.
We're gonna do
Of
this.
humans, James.
Y'all
Not
asking
of
for the
white people,
Neanderthal.
not of black people, James. Of humans. That genetic difference of 0.0006% is the genetic difference in humans, James, not white people. What are you talking about? Humans and
The
Neanderthal.
origins of this particular humanoid, hominid that I'm talking about is, I don't know
Hey
how
James. Hey
to
James.
break this to
Can I
y'all,
say
but
something, James?
they got those alleles
Hey
in
James.
Europe
Hey
based
James.
on environmental pressures. I'm sorry.
Hey James. Hey James. Didn't we just read that Homo sapiens carry 2 to 4% DNA? I want you to know it say you have 2% Neanderthal DNA, brother. So
No,
why
it don't.
aren't you just so
No,
we
it-
actually realize you're actually not Homo sapiens
It
sapiens.
don't say where it say I got 2% Neanderthal DNA.
Right there. You don't see
No,
it?
don't. See what you
Do
don't
do y'all see that on the
realize.
screen?
What
Wait, do
does
y'all
that
see?
look?
Hold on,
Watch
James.
this. What does that arrow in front of the two mean? Tell me.
Man, listen.
What does it mean?
You.
What?
Means greater than. Greater than 2%.
There y'all go. Y'all don't know what it means, so let me just go
Oh,
ahead
jeez.
and move
Point, ain't
along.
it? Ain't it a point, yo? What?
Listen.
Read, watch me. Let me read this.
All right,
Go
ahead.
ahead, Captain Africa.
This is what
mind
this
you
says.
help me out,
It says,
Captain Africa.
what does this mean? It says you have, and then that arrow means is going one way, 2% Neanderthal DNA.
You said 2%.
Watch
That's
this.
what we think. Go ahead.
More than
Watch this.
zero.
Hold on. It says you inherit a small amount of DNA from your Neanderthal ancestors.
So you got Neanderthal
watch this.
ancestors, yo.
Hold on. Watch this.
James,
That
this
says
is James.
you have more than
Can I finish?
2% DNA.
Can I read this? Hold on.
Right, go ahead,
it says
James.
out of the 7,462 variants of Neanderthal DNA that they have, because this is all they have so far. It says we found that you have 21 variants out of 704,006. I only have 23 variants. That is like point.
James,
I have like 0.2% Neanderthal DNA.
James,
That's what
James.
I have.
Hey
James, you are Neanderthal.
I don't have a full 2%.
All
James,
together.
you're not human.
I have 0.2% because of this arrow thing right here. That's gonna be. See right there. That is a minus.
James.
It says a minus sign right there. That's
Do you feel
right
like
there,
that makes
brother.
you less? Do you feel like that makes you less human?
Does that
than
make you
people
less
that
human,
don't have it?
James?
You're less human, James.
No,
You're equal
it
to
don't
white
make me-
people.
It makes me a little bit less human than somebody that has less of this than me.
Boy, bye.
Oh, yeah, God. It does. It makes me that DNA makes you Homo sapien, whether you want to acknowledge it or not.
James. Hey, James.
Go look up what Neanderthal
James,
DNA does.
I'm just saying. So, what does it do to you, though?
Well, if I had more Neanderthal DNA, it may
No,
it
for
may
what
have,
you
it
got,
may have
though.
affected me.
What you got, though?
Watch this. This your favorite subject. It may have affected
what
me
you
during
got.
COVID if I had more Neanderthal DNA.
Wow.
Because I don't, it didn't affect me.
Help us out. All right, yeah, we're gonna come to here. We're going to Princeton University here. Tired of playing with them. Can you say it, Juju?
You got the 21 essential ones, though, James.
Go ahead, Juju. Can you say it?
Yeah, I can
you
see
want me
it.
to send it to you?
So you can. Let me try here. After sequencing the Neanderthal genome, scientists discovered all present-day non-African individuals carry some Neanderthal ancestry in their DNA. Now, researchers at Princeton University present evidence of Neanderthal ancestry in African populations too.
At 0.3% maximum.
And its origin provides new insight into human history.
All right, let's read it because this dude done howled and screamed for like months
Let's
and
go
years
for
about
it.
Africans don't got it, Africans don't got it. We're not arguing with you, brother. We're just gonna read the information right, brother. We're just gonna read the information right.
When the first Neanderthal genome was sequenced using DNA collected from ancient bones, it was accompanied by the discovery that modern humans in Asia, Europe, and America inherited approximately 2% of their DNA from Neanderthals, proving humans and Neanderthals had interbred after humans left Africa. Since that study, new methods have continued to catalog Neanderthal ancestry in non-African populations, seeking to better understand human history and the effects of Neanderthal DNA on human health and disease. A comparable catalog of Neanderthal ancestry in African populations, however, has remained an acknowledged blind spot for the field due to technical constraints and the assumption that Neanderthals and ancestral African populations were geographically isolated from each other. In a paper published today in the journal Cell, a team of Princeton researchers detailed a new compilation method for detecting Neanderthal ancestry in the human genome. Their method, called IBD Mix, enabled them for the first time to search for Neanderthal ancestry in African populations as well as non-African ones. The project was led by Joshua Aki, a professor in Princeton's Louis Sigler Institute for Integrative Genomics.
So you've been hiding that from us, huh? Huh, James?
Where did they get these ancient bones from?
This is crazy because
James, so
y'all
you
still
hiding
don't
that from us, huh, James? You thought we ain't know, huh, James?
I've been knowing about this. It's going to be the
Lies.
highest. It's going to be 0.3%. We
You've
do
been
not
knowing
have
about
a
that, huh,
full
James?
percentage of Neanderthal
Hey,
DNA
Kent,
in Africa.
but he been
so
knowing
go
about
ahead.
that scamming the whole time.
You're scamming us, James.
Because we do not have
James,
it.
you're a
We do
scammer.
not have it.
Y'all just read the whole first paragraph. Y'all just forgot about that, huh?
What?
Yeah.
The first
Where did they
paragraph
find
that
the
she
ancient
read, y'all
bones?
forgot about it. Y'all just it's crazy.
That's what I need to know.
What
Not
first
reading no
paragraph
more.
are you talking about?
We
The
ain't
part
reading
where
What
no
they
you
more.
read
say
in the
that
beginning.
there are
Y'all just skipped right
Neanderthal
over that.
genes in African populations? What part are you talking about?
Okay, when they found the Neanderthal genes in African populations, what was the percent? Go ahead.
What difference does it make?
It makes a big
No, it doesn't.
difference.
It
Okay, let me ask
debunked,
y'all this. Let me just
James,
this is a hypothetical.
it already
here.
debunked what you said, that there are
No, y'all
Neanderthal
haven't.
genes in African, sub-Saharan African populations. You said that. So it already debunked that.
Repeatedly.
Why do we have to keep going in circles?
Did that at least
Because
take?
I don't even know why.
How did they know the bones
Neanderthal
were ancient?
Why you guys
DNA is
make it
part
seem
of the
like
Homo
Neanderthal
sapiens
make you
sapien
less
genome.
human?
Know that Neanderthal DNA is part of our genetics. You got to understand that.
different hominid than
all,
Homo
all,
sapiens
all
sapiens.
humans,
That's
all of
just
them,
a
not
fact.
just white ones, black ones, Asian ones,
Human.
Native American
Well,
ones.
how did they know the
period.
bones were ancient? How did they know the bones were ancient?
They guessed it. They looked at it and guessed.
How did they what?
I mean, I need to learn. I'm just saying because
Radiocarbon dating.
God told us.
Radiocarbon dating
I'm
is
saying,
how you
where did they
measure it.
find these bones at to classify them as ancient? That's
Don't
a
worry about it, bro.
question I think they need to be asked.
So
Is that
don't even worry
Madame
about it.
Kemet or something?
Don't worry
when
about
they
it.
say
How you doing?
they found another hominoid, call it the Denisovin at 6%.
Well, you got to stop it, Kemet.
Then what about that?
Don't worry about it, James.
Nigga wanna
I'm
like
just
you
saying,
so
'cause-
bad, but God,
James say no.
No, I'm just saying we know water make things look old. So I just need to know where they found them bones at before I
Don't worry about it, bro. They got the water make it's a conspiracy. Y'all don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I had to ask these questions when it comes to these
I
Europeans.
know.
You feel
Appreciate
me?
you,
Was
bro.
the water dehydrated? Was the water dehydrated? It makes a difference if the water is dehydrated and sun infused.
We're gonna start calling James Neanderthal James.
Identifying.
So we need to know where they found
Interbreeding
them bones at.
Current Neanderthal ancestry.
Oh, they got a whole map. Hold on, let me show something.
In Africa. So I'm gonna tell you what happened is, listen,
sources.
Homo sapiens migrated out of Africa. They ran into Homo Denisova and they ran into Homo Neanderthal, right? They get the genes, then they migrate back into Africa, and mate like they always doing. And that's how the genes got into that. So at the end of the day, bro, no matter what you say, yo, you got it. God, we read it. Whether
You got the Neanderthal.
2% or 2 to 4%, you got the Neanderthal, bro.
You
now
got
we
the
starting to
Neanderthal.
understand how it's affecting you.
Because y'all are genetically
Neanderthal
illiterate. Y'all don't
Hey,
understand.
yo,
I
enjoy
have
your
point-
ancestors,
I
yo.
have
It tells you.
0.2%
Did you read and
Neanderthal
say your
DNA based on my
ancestors, bro?
You got
James.
what,
It said
James?
your ancestors.
Black
0.2%.
Neanderthal
James, you got what?
power.
Black
I don't
Neanderthal
have a
power,
0.2%.
brother.
Watch this.
James,
Black Neanderthal
you
power,
got what?
James.
Watch this.
I
James say,
have
watch this.
0.2% Neanderthal
We
DNA.
agree,
Let
we
me show
agree,
y'all.
So you got Neanderthal DNA, James? Then why are we
Black
having the
hilarious.
discussion, James?
It's just crazy, cause y'all don't
I
even
got
understand.
Hey Ken, I got 1.3% coronavirus. You got 4%. I got 0.%
You ain't human.
coronavirus.
Hey, James, the chat
What
say
how
your
much
name is
time we got, man?
Neanderthal
You out,
James now.
Yeah, we
Nah,
we-
don't ever
Neanderthal
associate me
James.
with
2 hours.
that.
We at the 2
Y'all
hours.
need to be
Neanderthal
Neanderthals,
James.
not me. That's what y'all
Hey,
want to
hey,
be.
James, could they at least
That's not
change
something
your
I
mind a little
aspire to
bit,
be.
though?
Let
I'm
it
trying
go.
to
James,
separate
James,
myself from
now that
Neanderthals.
we have
Y'all want to be.
established,
Y'all want to
James,
be
now
all
that we have
inclusive of
established that
Neanderthals.
you are a Neanderthal, are you less human?
Man, hit
Are
that.
you more European? Do you feel different now?
Listen, Black Neanderthal power in this mother.
Hey, James, did they change your mind a little bit, though? At least a little bit about the
Hey
whole.
James, yo. Hey Ken,
Hold on,
that man got
because you
that man
said
got the Neanderthal, yo.
man. Hey, James, did they change your mind just a little
Man,
bit?
y'all Captain K, man.
James,
They didn't change
James,
my mind.
James, you are
man.
no
They don't know
longer
what they
part
talking about.
of the human
Can't
species
hang out no more, yo.
based on your own claims.
Oh,
Don't
God.
claim.
Based on your own claims, James. James, you claim that Europeans are Neanderthals and they
I'm
are not
crying.
humans. So, James, how do you feel to have
No,
disqualified yourself
Oh,
from the
God.
human species?
No, y'all messing it up. You messing it up, yo. He got a Neanderthal arm and a Neanderthal leg, yo.
James,
He got Neanderthal fingers. Cause I'm usually he got
I gotta go on mute.
0.2% that go to your fingernails and your
his
fingers, yo.
hand is the Neanderthal.
Your hand is the Neanderthal
Hey,
hand,
yo,
yo.
y'all, wow.
Hey,
Hey,
James, I
James,
wasn't
what's so
trying to
bad
be.
about
Nah,
having?
nah.
Hey,
I'm
James, what's so
applying.
bad about
I'm
having
applying
Neanderthal?
the one drop rule. From the time you got 0.2% Neanderthal in you, you a Neanderthal. You ain't a human. You a white people.
Black
You the
Neanderthal
white people.
power.
Hey, yo, he scratched his
Hey,
head with
James, I
Neanderthal
wasn't trying
hand,
to
yo.
be.
Jesus.
He got that beast blood in him,
You
man.
got Neanderthal hand. Yo, you wild out, yo. You changed,
Listen,
yo.
that's
You
that
changed,
savage
bro.
blood, right? Oh, God.
James say,
Hey,
James say, I don't have enough Neanderthal to be a Neanderthal.
Yeah, you got enough. We can tell, yo. The way you fighting us now, we know. Sometimes that's why we say don't hate them because you become the thing you hate. You've been hating on Neanderthals, yo. You've been hating on Europeans. Now we
Right?
realize, yo, you got Neanderthal hand and elbow, bro. We
Yeah,
realize.
you're a European.
Listen, them
He's a
Neanderthal
full-fledged European.
Hold on. Watch this. Can
Oh,
y'all
here you
see
go.
this?
Here you go.
Hold on.
Watch this.
Hold on.
Okay, you see this
Hold
dude
on,
right
hold
here
on.
named Jesse Butter? You see him?
What?
All right, go ahead.
Can y'all
Jesse
see this?
Butter.
Y'all see this? Can y'all see? I'm asking y'all a question. Can y'all see this?
Jesse
Can y'all see my
Coco.
screen? I'm
Jesse
asking
Butter.
y'all.
That sounds
That's
good
your
as hell.
cousin. That's your
Jesse
cousin
Butter.
James.
That sounds
Okay.
cute
I'm just
as
asking y'all.
hell.
Can y'all see my screen? Okay. Now this
Yeah,
person
that's
right
your
here.
cousin.
Yeah, this is he's supposed to be genetically related to me as my cousin. Watch this.
Jesse
Bobby,
Butter.
you gotta
Jesse
stop.
Butter told
Act
me
right if you're
that
supposed
I'm
to
a
be
black
laughing.
man.
Okay,
Jesse
hold
Butter
on.
told me I'm a
You
black
see that,
man.
James?
This is what y'all laughing. Y'all think shit is funny. This ain't gonna be
It's
funny when y'all see this.
it's
You see that?
hilarious, bro.
You see that, James?
Okay,
That's
now
your
watch
fourth
this.
All
Watch
right,
cousin.
this.
James,
Hold
let me
on.
take it down,
Watch
James. Let
this.
me
This
take
shit
it down.
Yeah, you
hilarious.
was on
What
that
you talking
plantation,
about?
James.
Hold on. Pay attention. Pay attention. Now,
James.
this is supposed to be my. He's
Jesse
supposed to be
Butter.
my.
Man.
Buddy,
He's
yo.
supposed to
Jesse
be my.
Butter. Jesse Butter told me I'm a black man. Jesse Butter.
This man is
Yeah. You know what? You know what,
99.5%
man?
European.
Hey, you know what?
Can't
I'm gonna
trust
say
him.
this.
Oh,
All right,
God.
bro. We got you, bro. We
Yo,
Hold on.
Jesse, your cousin, yo, Jesse Butter.
Do this
Watch
with
this.
y'all.
He is
5.3.
Hold on.
99.5%
And you
European.
see,
Y'all, I
you
mean,
see, it's, you
y'all gonna
see,
be
it's
serious if
sub-Saharan
y'all want
though.
Yo, look, we been
Man,
serious,
we
yo. Look
be
at
Okay,
the
now
chat
watch
right
this.
here,
Okay, so
yo.
look at this.
Eastern Asia, you got 0%. Don't move. You got 99% European. Look at that.
No, I got 5.3% European. Hold on, look. This guy got 99.5% European. Watch.
All right.
Look
go
at
ahead.
Oh God.
Go ahead.
0.3% sub-Saharan African.
Look, 91.8% sub-Saharan African. The
Okay.
guy got 0.3 sub-Saharan
He's a
African.
human. He got one drop African in him.
Okay, now watch this. When we go down to the Neanderthal, what does it say?
What does it say?
0.02%.
He got 31.
Okay, now what does his Neanderthal say on the other side?
31%.
So why does mine say 0 and his
Because y'all family. Because y'all family. You got Neanderthal. He got Neanderthal.
You want to play, but you don't want to be serious about reading data and then comprehending what it says.
All right, we're gonna get that on.
Because he got more of it than you.
Why do I have 0?
Is that
He got more of it than you.
But you don't have 0, James.
I want
you don't have 0,
Why
James.
does he have a 31% of Neanderthal?
Can we calm down, ladies? Yo, click that button for report. I dare you. Click the button for report, Danny. No. Go in the other direction. No. Right there. Click the
full report.
Click it.
Right there. It's right. Get the pointer on it.
Right there? Yeah, that right there.
Click that.
Go ahead.
Click it.
I did. Hold on.
What
I
is
got
that?
some
What is
computer.
Uh-oh. Go back.
It says you inherited a small amount.
This is not gonna tell us our differences. You want to
It is. So it's right to stop. It's right there. It says you inherited a
We
small
already read
amount.
this part.
Okay, so look, yo, go and
that
do
part.
man. Go look how they your ancestors, man. Stop playing. We not fighting them. It says,
Bobby.
wow, you have 21 Neanderthal variants. It says
Yeah,
you were
but
unable
that
to
dude,
identify.
guess how many
associated
variants he
features.
Sorry to
knows?
interrupt. Put the link in the chat for Street Selfie, please.
Guess how many variants that my cousin Jesse got?
Jesse had a lot.
I got
Jesse
21
Butter.
variants. Guess how many? He in the
Your
thousands.
cousin Jesse Butter.
My cousin Jesse got.
What can
Create your family, James.
Hey, Kent, did this man just pull up somebody named
Is
Jesse?
it saying that I have? Well, no, we're not gonna leave this alone. Why is it saying that I have 0% Neanderthal and Jesse has 31%?
You don't have 0%.
Either one
But
of
you
y'all
don't have
explain that to
0%.
me.
You don't have
I
0%.
have 0.2%, and he has probably a full 3-4%.
Because you're related to Jesse's mother, not Jesse's father.
Well, see, this is what Yolanda was talking about. Yolanda was talking about our admixture when we come to Europe. But what about if I never came to Europe? What would my admixture be?
Yo, when last you see Jesse?
If I never came to Europe, what would my ancestry be? And how am I retaining 91.8% sub-Saharan African in 2023 if we all mixed up? Explain that. I'm sharing my screen so I can get some answers from y'all.
Because it's on the X
You don't got no
chromosome
damn answers.
and not the Y chromosome. So you're related to Jesse by means of his
None
mother.
of y'all ain't got no answers.
Butters.
Fact. Here you go. We're gonna read.
Y'all just want to play. Y'all ain't got no answers for that though.
Hold on. We're gonna read the flower.
Cedric give you an answer.
Hold on.
You're not related to Jesse's father. That's why your last name is not Butter.
By the way.
Come on, man.
Y'all all got checkmate right there.
You couldn't even kill us in Connect Four.
Because I just showed you my personal. This how crazy it is. I just no, because y'all don't understand what I was saying. I really showed you my personal DNA, and it says something that neither one of y'all can escape.
His name on this side of the Mississippi, Jesse
You died
Butter.
on all your swords.
Jesse Butter. Let me read this though. We got it right here. Hold on. Nefali, New School of Thought. He says, fact of the matter is, black people love white folks, and if white man got a cold, the black man has the flu. I don't know what that means.
We don't know. We don't know.
That means that y'all. That means that y'all.
That Neftali.
So bad.
That means you're related to Jesse Butter. That's why.
Y'all leave Neftali alone. She's still recovering.
She's still.
I forgot all about Neftali. She ain't never responded.
Hey,
so how many of y'all took a DNA test?
Ngozi want to come up, but you got to let one of us go. I'll step down.
How many of y'all took a DNA test on here before you leave? You took a DNA test?
I embraced my Neanderthal, James. It's you.
Hold up. You took a DNA test?
What you say, John?
Me.
I'm talking to
I was
Cedric.
going to say I'll bounce out if you want to let him in.
I
I need Ngozi up here.
Yeah, I'll leave real quick.
All right,
All right, peace, y'all.
Thank
This
you.
is gonna be for peace. Thank you, bro. This is gonna be fun. Oh my God.
I mean, we at the end of it. We ain't doing 3 hours though. Hey, we ain't doing that.
Man, keep the party going. Man,
This
keep the
is
party
fun.
going.
Come on,
Keep the party
Come on,
going.
Wait, what you finna go do? That's important.
Try now.
Get some money.
Ngozi.
That's free.
Okay, word. I feel
Do
you.
y'all like Wishmacom? Do you get some cash apps?
Well, okay, now hold up. Can any of y'all
Damn.
explain why mine says 0 and he'll say 31%?
Come
on. Could
Yeah,
y'all explain that to me? Could
more
y'all
than-
explain it? I'm serious, Jew. Explain why it said 31% on his and it
I
says
don't
0
know.
on mine. Can
I
you
don't
explain
know.
that to me?
I
I'm asking you,
don't
please.
know.
Before you leave,
Hold
explain.
on.
It
Nope.
said 31%
Butters.
Neanderthal.
Hold on, I'm finna mute out.
31% Neanderthal on that. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Because
Yeah,
that's
so
not
what?
that
The site you
31%.
use is unreliable,
No,
brother. That's
hold
why.
on. Let me ask
So why
Ngozi
is
since
it-
he knows. Hold on, since Ngozi knows. Let me ask them. Why does mine say 0 and he'll say 31%?
Okay. Let me explain something to you, my brother. And they broke it down very good. It's regional invariance of 31%, and that's not even a full whatever percentile that you think it is. So that 31% is not saying that human being is 31% full Neanderthal. It's the variance that they find regionally. You are still 0.2%. So with that being said, even though you're first of all, you are not 100% sub-Saharan African. According to your, listen, bro. According to your DNA, right? Because you got to understand how 23andMe and Ancestry is based off regions and set populations, mutations that's shared with populations in certain regions, right? So you're not 100% from sub-Saharan Africa because you come from multiple countries. That's most of us come from multiple ethnic groups in Western Central Africa, right? So 91 point whatever percentage of you is that, but 8 to 9% of you is non-African. So if you okay, hold on, listen. So I want to talk about the traces that you find in you at 0 point. They came from whatever those layers of your DNA that came from Europeans. Now I want you to okay, but listen, it's still in you. You have traces, but these traces, whether it's at the large percentile of variance or whether it's at a small, it's in you. Again, as brother and I brought up this last week. I said, and you didn't believe it. I said Neanderthals and Homo sapiens sapiens are 99.7% the same.
No, I understand that.
We're part of the genus Homo, which is human, but we're a separate species. But you have something in nature called developmental regulatorial genes. So we can be that yet and still be distinct. So what I'm trying to tell you, my brother, is that you still have traces of that in you. Just like, for example, the articles that Brother Unk and all them are using, that's kind of like it's the standard and it's kind of old. But when they went further down, and it's still used, recently in sub-Saharan Africa, 0.3% of sub-Saharan Africans' DNA. They find
Didn't I say that before you got on the show? Hold on. Didn't I say that it was 0.3%?
But
I bet you $100, Julanda. If you go back and rewind this, I said that.
I'm not gonna bet you a penny.
But hold on,
I know you. That's all you're gonna be willing to bet too, because you're gonna be wrong.
But listen, bro, I want you to understand something. It's there, which shows a genetic imprint. Something drifted back.
So
hold on.
But you don't go too far, Ngozi. Hold on, I gotta ask you this.
I was almost.
I got to ask you this. I got to.
You gotta let that
what
man finish.
that 0.3% that you find in Africa, right?
Yeah.
How much big of a difference if you can find a full 4 and a full 6 and 7% of the Denisovan DNA, besides that 0.4 that you can find in Africa? How big of a difference is that?
I mean, it doesn't matter how big increase or decrease. It doesn't, because we're still. Bro. It's not enough to change the position of us being the same species of Homo sapiens.
I'm not saying that.
So no, what I'm saying is you have people like Cyrus Sutanseti and people in an underworld pseudo community who use these segments of fragments of DNA regionally and make it seem like they understand what it is. So what I'm saying is, let's say a Japanese man is 2 to 3% Neanderthal, and a tropical Nigeria and a tropical.
It's not a big deal, but it's there. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what I'm trying. So it doesn't matter if it's at traces or a larger percentile. It's not a big deal. You're making it a big deal. It's not a big. You just
not.
said
See,
it.
don't do that. Don't put this on James. Watch this. Don't put this on James. Science made it a big. Hold on. Did science not make this a big deal, or James? Don't put this on me.
No. What I'm trying,
James. When they sequenced the Nielsen genome, was it James that did it, or was it Savante Pava? Come on,
James did the whole study
I
up.
didn't do this. I didn't give Savante Pava the Nobel Peace Prize last year, bro.
I want y'all to put up an
Europeans
article.
did that.
Black Neanderthal power.
Juju, if you want to, if you could, I want you to put up an article and check it out for the audience.
They gave the man the Nobel Peace Prize, not
Neanderthals never lived in Africa, but their genes did. What I'm trying to say is, you make it seem like Neanderthals is this big bad monster, or if it's just because people find these variants in people today, that makes them a separate species, and it does not.
It is the identifying marker of two.
Working on it, Ngozi.
This is what it is. It is the identifying marker of two separate species interbreeding oftentimes.
Two separate species of humans that split at 600,000 years.
Yes. But it's still, what am I saying that's not true?
Hold on. Listen.
Hold on, let me ask you, what am I saying that's not true?
No. I'm trying to explain something. Two separate, it's not even 1 million years in separation. And if you understand how God, listen to me, brother.
Let him talk, please. Stop
the
interrupting.
Separation between Homo sapiens and Neanderthals, or Homo sapiens sapien and Neanderthals, bridges at 600,000 years from a common ancestor in Africa, right? And what I'm trying to say is that even though there's a distinction in our species or speciation or whatever you want to define it as, we are still 99.7% the same. We have a common bridge. That common bridge is probably Homo bodhi, that they used to classify as Homo Rhodesian man, aka Homo heidelbergensis. They gave rise to both of us, right? But what I'm trying to say is 4%, or the variance that's found, is not a wholesome of that 4% to make it up your entire DNA. That's not enough to separate them as a separate species when it comes to Homo sapiens sapiens, because
I
they
never
have
said it did.
Because
let me give you this example.
Hold on.
What about the chimpanzee and the bonobo? What about that? Isn't that the same thing?
Nobody gives a goddamn about a bonobo.
No, I'm asking Ngozi because me and Ngozi more genetically inclined than y'all.
Don't do that.
Is that the same with the bonobo and the chimpanzee?
Hey, don't do that.
I'm asking you a question. Hold on, I'm asking Ngozi a question.
Hold on.
Anyway, Amir, I found
wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody freeze. Everybody freeze for a minute. We got to freeze for a minute.
Okay.
Did that man just say that he was more genetically inclined?
Yes, I think he put. Hey, this was happening. James know he's wrong and he don't want to say it, and he's entertaining, and I think it's good. James know we telling the truth. He know we telling the truth.
So Europeans are not 2% Neanderthal. That's what y'all tell me.
That's not. It's a region.
No,
I'm asking the question. Y'all saying the Europeans are not 2% Neanderthal. That's what y'all telling me.
We all are 0.0006% Neanderthal. All human beings.
Hey man, James, I got something bad to tell you, bro. When it comes to us in Western Central Africa, instead of you worried about that Neanderthal, you should worry about that archaic segment inside of us that's ranging at 19 to 13%. And in Europe population.
0 and all that, he won't say nothing.
Because it's horrible.
That's y'all escape route about what we talking about.
Escape route.
What we talking about is African DNA and non-African DNA. Is there a such thing as non-African DNA and African DNA?
No.
And if so, what is the difference?
No.
So it's no scientific classification.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a trick, brother. I want you to read this one in the future. It's another beautiful article that the audience should check out. Neanderthals had a lot of very archaic African traits that humans lost as they migrated out. Okay, right. Their base root stems from there. So here's the thing. When Homo sapiens started to diverge, because it was only a small population of humans that left out of Africa through North Africa. Correct. Those people were already shifting towards Eurasian. They start to split there because there was a decrease in variation. And there was a bunch of bottlenecks from the variations that occurred outside of Africa, which is a reduction of the population. So the thing is that when Homo sapiens that left out of North Africa, probably through Upper Egypt or Sudan, and they bred with Neanderthals probably somewhere in northern Israel 50,000 years ago, they received a lot of those older African variants back that they lost. Did you know that?
Of course, that was, but
Lying.
that's insignificant because
Butter.
no, because that's insignificant because everybody was mutating even inside of Africa. So what does that even matter?
Okay, so hold on. So brother, so now we're getting somewhere. Listen to it. Now we got them. You're in a corner. So
I'm
that goes to okay. So listen, James, you're admitting the truth. We're all mutants, and breeding, sexual selection and breeding with other human groups or hominid groups is what makes us human. So what I'm saying is that even with breeding with Neanderthal, who's a cousin within the genus Homo to us, that doesn't separate people that have these traces in them as a separate species. A white man.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Hold on, listen.
Let Goes get the last word because we closing this out. We at that mark, yo.
I gotta ask him a question.
A white man, a Chinese man.
Did it take admixture for Homo sapiens sapiens to become human?
Absolutely.
No, it didn't, because they did it independently.
Oh my God!
They did it independently, that's one, and that was the wrong answer. Anyway, I'm out.
Okay,
we'll do this another time.
Hey, before I go, breeding with other hominid groups is one of the elements.
What created humans? Yes, we are the product of admixture of archaic humans.
Yeah, within inside the
oh man, you
of
tripping,
Africa.
man. I'm out to the likeness and the image of God, bro. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, but this has been beautiful. I ain't conceived, and I don't look like y'all is, so the battle continues. Peace.
Ain't no Batman. You been dead. You walking dead now.
Walking
dead. We didn't explain the different areas of the genome. Shout out to Malcolm, man, Pseudo Killer, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate them sources, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Omar Reed, Thurman, I see you, man. Prosperous Thought, man. Dr. PhD, I see you, man. What's going on with you, Dr. Stan Henry? What's up with you, man? We see it, man. They all in the building, man. Stars came out tonight to see the Pseudo Killers, man. I appreciate Gillian Block coming through. I appreciate you, Madden. Kim, I see you, man. Amanda, how you say that, man? Amanda. Am I say that right?
No, you got it right.
Yeah.
Peace to you, God killer.
I see you, man. I see you out. I see you getting blocked. I see you, man. Yeah, man. Pseudo Killers, we do what we do all day long, man. Appreciate that, man. Went longer than we wanted to, but we ain't been with y'all in a while, man. We had a good time, man. Good fun, man, and we learned a lot of information. What we did learn was James, wow. He's DNA. And he got a cousin. He got a cousin named
He got a cousin named Butter.
He got a cousin named Butter, yo.
That was hilarious.
It got wilder and wilder, yo. I enjoyed the conversation. Look, man, hold on for a minute, man. Hold on. We tripping. Let's stop this. Wait a minute. We got something going down. Come on, Juju. You can't let us get out here this quick. We got the daggone thing coming, man.
Yes, Dr. Moya McTeer.
The hell y'all doing, man?
Thursday.
Stop it. Hold on. We're going to
get your
stop
tickets.
We arguing with him, having too much fun and ain't on the money. What the hell is we doing?
Nah, yeah, we slipped.
Snap out of it. We slipping.
We slipping bad, bro.
Slipping. He ain't mentioned it. Everybody slipping.
Everybody
cracking on James. James didn't want us to mention the daggone expert because he knows he doesn't agree with experts. So he wanted to talk crazy. Right here, y'all.
We're gonna bring an expert just for him too, man.
Yeah, we're gonna bring one just for him. Easy work. We got the line now.
Yes.
That Zoom pay-per-view, y'all. $25, man. The autobiography of our galaxy.
The Milky Way.
Fire
book, family. Go get that
led
book.
By the sisters and the Pseudo Killers. She's an astrophysicist. All right. She doing her thing, a folklorist to the stars, man. It's gonna be led by.
Come in, check it out. Make sure we're gonna leave their understanding that consciousness is not a part of the universe. We're getting ready for my debate with Lex Vortex. We got a lot of work in the building. But check out this live show. It's gonna be fantastic.
We know it is.
Also, make sure y'all go out and check out our last interview too. That was fire too. So
Dr. Farah.
Dr. Farah. Vindication. The pseudo killers have been vindicated by PhD. Science is undefeated, and we're the communicators.
And we got much more coming for y'all in the future.
Ooh, we got some hot ones lined up. Ooh, they shouldn't have let us get you the experts. Shout out to Brendan, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vance, man. Shout out to CK, man. Shout out to Miss Tiffany, man.
Yes.
Shout out to the Discord, right? The Pseudo Killer Army. Shout out to the Pseudo Killer Army, man. Dedicated.
Genetic
illiteracy
literacy is real. Sorry.
Butters. Butter. Yo said my cousin.
My cousin Butter. He's got 31%.
Yeah, I got it from him. And I preach white hate. I just preach it, but my cousins is white. Boy, walking contradiction, man. Listen, man, stop judging people by the color of their skin.
Yeah, stop racing.
And by the murder who they really are, yo. That's what this boils down to, man. I'm gonna say it again, yo. They
Bobby Luther King.
No, I'm just making Bobby Luther King. So we cracking on each other now. You ain't gonna let me go? Who there for me?
BB Choctaw. BB Choctaw.
Right? See, joking.
BB Choctaw.
I'm trying to joke. I was leaving you alone.
That language.
I was trying to leave her alone. And she jumped out there and called me. What you call me?
Bobby Luther King.
Bobby Luther King. Because I have a dream. It's pseudos. We'll get scientifically literate, yo.
It's all good.
That's my dream right there, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let DQ take us out here, man. Make sure y'all support that event, man. Hey, yo, the stars came out tonight, man.
Appreciate it,
man.
Family. Appreciate all the love, all the support. Keep spreading the message. Scientific literacy, critical thinking. Pseudo killers.
What you got for them, Kent? Send them out there, Kent.
Hey, man. Another one, another good one. For the event, like we said, you gotta walk away from people. That was an example of when you getting that information out there and giving them that clear shit. You know, so you just gotta walk away.
Yeah, you gotta walk away. I'm done with him. I ain't arguing no more. Juju, what you gotta say?
I gotta say science wins every time.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Pseudo killers, man. Lost all the way up, yo. We leveling up, man. Shout out to 5 keys, man. Shout out to the pseudo, yo. Shout out to the pseudo army, man. Smack Roswell, man. Like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe, man. Support TV, man.
Create a different energy to bend light, like black holes random.
Over here, man. Shout out to Sean, man. Focus outside research team, man.
But right now I'm feeling throbbing. About to cash out of some jewels, I feel the wheel of dropping. I run on watch presentations, I read publications. See confrontations, a bad representation of what we chasing. So chill, just be patient and get in line. We all about to make it, but give me mine. Taco Tuesday, margaritas, I hit a line. Little cutie with goddess features, she really mine. Couple shroomies, we hit the roomie, it's overtime. Yeah, it's overtime. Yeah, you. Dig deep, don't scratch the surface. The most important day is the day you figure your purpose. You into it, the universe, so you working. Cause shit hit different when it's perfectly perfect. Blood hit different when it's perfectly perfect. Keep the grass, cause stay away from them serpents. You into it, the universe, so you working. Cause shit hit different when it's perfectly perfect.